What? Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Mayhem and Misfits. I am Eric Benson, and these are the rest of the adventuring party. How about we go around and introduce ourselves and our characters?
Who's starting?
Like always.
Oh, God. Hello, everybody. My name is Lizzie the Bull. I am a part-time streamer, full-time hunter, and hunter for a new cruelty-free foundation because NARS is no longer cruelty-free, and I'm mad about it. We could just do the whole show about that. Anyway, I play a gnome rogue named Aliuz of Clan Dunsimi, and she is fantastic. She is the leader of this group. She is ferocious and fearsome. She is incredibly talented, and I'm sure that there is some reason that she's hanging out with these people and not, like leading her own band of thieves, and I'm sure that it has nothing to do with any kind of personal failing on her part, basically. Who are you?
It is exceptionally loud here today at Mock's Boarding House. So if we all have trouble hearing each other, such as Lizzie, who is literally right next to me, now you know why. Hi, I'm Anna Geeks.
Anna Geeks. Sorry. I'm running on like 3 hours of sleep.
I was like, is it over? Is it over?
I like know that you asked for it and thus reminded us.
I know.
You could get
I regret it.
Gone on.
I regret everything. I am a full-time Twitch broadcaster and soon-to-be full-time CEO and producer for a channel called Geek Space TV, not .tv, just Geek Space TV. Goodness sakes. I don't know what that is.
Is that what we're going to do for Geek Space?
No.
Like this?
No.
Yeah.
It's a space of geeks that could be on your TV if you watch your Twitch on your TV.
I don't. No.
Geek Space.
So yeah, hopefully by this time next week that'll be in crowdfunding, but more likely it'll happen on like Wednesday next week.
So we're crowdfunding for Geek Space TV?
What even is that?
It's a TV.
It's a TV.
That's not even TV shaped.
I got weird fingers.
Widescreen.
16 by 9.
Yeah.
I'm down with it.
Anyway, you can find me anywhere that Anna Geeks is, except Instagram. On Instagram, my kitten is on Instagram at Gibson Geeks.
Gibson Geeks.
Gibson Geeks.
That's much better.
Is it my turn? It's my turn. Hey everybody, my name is Algernon Bolden. You can catch me at Algernon Bolden because I'm creative like that.
Not Anna Geeks.
Not Anna Geeks. I am a full-time programmer.
We'll be on Geek Space TV. That was announced, right?
That he'll be on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
I am.
On a show called Exalted.
No,
well,
it wasn't.
Called Exalted.
Good job.
Good job. You've let everything.
Well, you've heard it here first, damn it.
Breaking news.
It wouldn't. Let's face it. Wouldn't be the
Wouldn't be
first
the
thing
first
that got announced before it was supposed to.
Hey, I saw the tweet. I pay attention to the tweets.
Well
Tweets,
done.
The Twitters.
You're
Twitter.
a pro Twitters.
Yes.
Oh goodness.
I Twitters all the time. Anyway, I am a programmer over at Hairbrain Schemes. We make games such as Necropolis, the Shadowrun franchise, what else? Golem Arcana, and now Battletech. The public beta is still going on. You can check it out at battletech.com, battletechgame.com. And yeah, I play here on Mondays and on Fridays. In the future, I will be on Exalted over at Geek Space TV.
People are saying you need to Vogue for Geek Space TV.
For what?
That you all need to Vogue for Geek Space TV.
Oh, like. I like that. Voguing is fun.
Vogue,
Okay.
Vogue.
You all have to learn to Vogue, but yeah.
What? I can Vogue.
I don't know how to Vogue. Sure. I don't.
I've seen
pretty
that
sure
video.
That's it. Yeah. Right.
And on this game, I play Lenny Stone, the devout paladin who follows law and order,
Dun dun.
who is currently trying to survive his own party, who wants to do things willy-nilly, without plan. Yeah. I'm looking at you two.
I came here to have a good time, and honestly, I'm feeling so attacked right now.
Yeah, keep talking. Keep jabbering.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
I'm aghast.
I always have a plan, okay?
Always.
Always.
Uh-huh. Is the plan involve weed?
Yes. Always.
Right.
Always.
Yes.
Who are you?
In game, to be clear on that one.
Uh-huh.
I am Joe Louis, Logic on the socials, which is down here somewhere. What?
In real life.
What?
Oh wait, we're
Oh, you should start again.
What happened?
Okay,
we're looking
I am
at
still
the.
Joe Louis, Logic on the socials.
Oh, we're
I do
back.
secret stuff at Xbox and practicing to be a rogue, hence the lockpicks. And I am playing Sully Starfallen, rogue monk. Also trying to survive. Yep.
Yep. Yep.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep.
All right.
All right.
Well,
Who are you?
so everyone, we have a lot going on this week. I am going. Sean is not with us, but Joe's wonderful wife Christy is manning the board. But so what's going to happen now? We're not going to do a poll this week, but I'm going to name you guys the Misfits because I'm a Misfit DM. So you are Misfits with us. But if you want to change your chat name, Chris, put it in chat and Christy will take down the names. If you don't want to be called Misfits. Personally, I do. But that's me. So, other than that, how about we get started on this adventure?
Adventure's a good word for it. I was going to call it shenanigans.
Tomfoolery.
Chicanery.
Tonight's gonna be all mayhem just because we can't hear each other.
Yeah.
Not a
It's gonna
clue.
be like, what?
What'd you say?
I would like to go to the aquarium.
Oh, yeah, aquarium.
Well, you guys are in the library right now, which is half library, half bar.
Mostly bar.
Mostly bar, but still half library. It is nighttime.
I'm not sure you're mathing correctly.
Doesn't matter. Irrelevant. Erroneous. Erroneous on all counts. But it is nighttime. The library is starting to pick up. You don't see as many books coming off the shelves as you do drinks coming off the bar. You do not see the king's brother, Didarian, anywheres. You do know that this is his kind of home away from home-ish, inside of his home.
The home
Home-ish.
within the home.
Yes. But you don't see him anywheres.
And this is the after party, right?
This is the after party from the Lotus Festival.
Are any of the guards here?
You don't see many guards. You see a couple guards, just patrolling the citadel itself, patrolling the halls, but you don't see any that really would have any reason to be in the library itself.
We could try the throne room. Like, where would kings and king's brothers be at this hour tonight?
Brothel.
I'm pretty sure that the brothel would come to the king.
Fair enough.
I'm just saying, if you're the king, why would you go to the brothel?
It's going to be the king.
Yeah.
Good to be the king.
I don't know. Fearless leader.
What?
Wow, did you
Oh,
admit?
sorry.
What's your idea? What's our plan?
What?
You know,
The thing that you were saying sounded pretty good. That I was definitely listening to.
she wasn't listening, was she?
100% listening to.
No.
I said we should go to the throne room to find Didarian or the king.
Yes. Yeah. Darian though, that dude seems like I mean,
That's
he's probably
What is wrong with that?
he's probably well into his cups at this point.
That's the best time to get information from him. His guard is low.
That's true.
I thought you were a rogue. A master of manipulation.
A master of lock manipulation.
The captain of unforthrightness.
Was that a short joke?
Really? No, not
We're
at all.
gonna have a conversation later about you and your disparaging comments about my very average for a gnome stature.
I was talking about you being a liar.
Watch. Mind you, since she's like 3 feet tall and he's like 8 feet tall, it's more like. All right, let's go find Darian.
All right, to the throne room.
To the throne room.
To the pastries.
I think the
Later.
What?
So you leave the library.
Oh, I would like to get a drink to go.
Okay, what kind of drink would you like?
In a sippy cup.
Whatever the equivalent of a Long Island is here.
Oh God.
Ooh.
Okay.
That's what I should have ordered.
So you mosey up to the bar. The woman behind the bar has hair very much like your hair, several different colors. She's wiping down the bar and she says, "You want a drink like a what?"
Take all of the booze that you have, put it into a cup, and a splash of soda to where it tastes like tea.
It's called a medium peninsula.
We have that. Let me try.
I don't know your local geography, so I don't know what it's called.
And she is so skilled at what she does not have to even look as she reaches behind her to pull bottles off of the shelves. And you just see her pouring it into a goblet for you and hands it to you. And this, she says, "This is our Starfinder ale."
The Starfinder Ale.
Or Starfinder liqueur, I should say.
Is it because you find stars as you drink it? Or
He might. It's potent.
Perfect. Thank you.
Enjoy.
shall we go now? Any other drinks? Alius?
I'm good.
How about you?
Have
Do
to
you-
keep my wits about me.
I don't drink, thanks.
I'm just gonna turn and start walking towards the throne room.
So, you walk out the front door. Sully, you follow, and then Alius and Cecil, you walk with them. You step out, and you do see guards patrolling the hallways. Nothing out of the ordinary. They're just. It seems like they're on their watch. Now, you start to walk down the hallways as you remember it to get to the throne room. Sully, you are starting to stumble back and forth to the point where you're using the sapphire walls to brace yourself as you move. You don't know what the bartender put in the drink, but it was definitely potent.
Are you seeing stars?
Are you gonna fall on me?
Let's see. Has a 12 perception for stars.
You do not see stars, but you start to see streaks.
So
Comets.
Okay. I'm gonna actually lean over and take his arm to help guide him.
So you just kind of wrap your arm around his shoulder, and you can feel him as you're moving, just falling back and forth.
I hope we don't enter combat in the next 6 to 12 hours.
I'm
It'll be fine.
gonna stay pretty clear because if he falls over and I'm in the vicinity, I'm a little worried about the result to my person. So, gonna try and keep away from the staggering
It's fine.
demon
Sure.
man.
So you get about another 50 feet down the hallway, and Sully, make me a Constitution check.
Uh-oh. Do not throw up on me. Do not throw up on me.
Don't throw up on me either. staying away for that reason, too.
11.
Oh God.
So as you're walking, Lenny, you hear Sully just
Oh. Can I
But-
turn him?
nothing.
Run!
Yeah, you can turn him.
Okay, just making sure.
I mean, do you let him turn you? I mean, what are you doing?
Hey, hello, wall.
Is there a guard nearby?
Yeah,
I need a bucket.
a bucket.
Yes.
Sure. And he scuttles off, and you just see him walk off.
I'm
Are
going
we
to
going to
another.
have to wait
Wait,
for
was
the
that
bucket?
Figland?
There wasn't Figlin.
I'm going to another guard.
It was a red shirt.
I'm going to another guard. Let me reiterate. We need a bucket, or there's going to be someone who needs to clean this entire hallway.
Yes, we'll go get you a bucket. I will find the bucket bearer.
Ooh, 2 buckets.
I would
Okay.
say we have maybe a minute and a half, because I'm
Okay.
not cleaning that up.
We'll do what I can. I'll find the first person that went for the first bucket.
What's your name?
Jehoshaphat.
I somehow think that's not your name. Jehoshaphat.
Why? Do you want your bucket, or do you want to call me by a fake name?
Jehoshaphat.
Just go get the bucket.
Fine.
The longer you argue about the bucket, the worse the situation gets.
I want people to take pride in their jobs.
Their jobs are guarding people, not fetching
I
buckets.
don't want
for
to see the vomit come
drunkards.
out. I don't want to vomit
It's
comments.
fine.
Just steer clear. Keep him pointed away.
I keep him pointing away.
Okay. And you start to stumble. You rock. Are you guys behind or in front of these two?
Staying well away from and in a space nowhere near where he might turn his head and vomit upon my regal personage.
You're not regal.
You ain't doing that to me.
Cecil, where are you in this whole menagerie?
Chilling
of-
with her.
Okay.
Not happening.
So you two are leading the way in front of Sully and Lenny.
Yes.
That sounds like an 80s TV show. But,
I mean, it kind of is.
huh?
Kind of is.
Yeah.
Dun dun.
Dun dun. Now, you get further down. It's probably about another 100 feet down the sapphired hallway. Sully, make me a dex check.
Oh God.
14.
He's wobbling. Sully, you feel your right foot start to give way a little bit, but you're able to catch yourself. And as you turn the left corner, Alius, you know that this is the entrance to the throne room behind. There's a large arched doorway that you remember where you kind of burst in the last time.
Kind of what?
Burst in.
Oh, right. So they're like really big, heavy doors, aren't they?
Yeah.
Lenny.
Wait, what?
Lenny.
Oh, I thought you said flame.
I don't know.
I was like,
Cecil,
holy
do you
shit.
want to do your prestidigitation this time?
Ha! What?
You want to use your prestidigitation?
Prestidigitation.
He's not dirty yet. What are we prestidigitizing?
I open the doors.
With what?
I just need someone to open the
How?
door.
With the thing.
Are you asking
I slammed the
for
doors
some
open.
weed?
You're going to slam the door open?
No.
Yeah. That's what I
Okay.
was asking for, right?
First, make me a dex check.
With thaumaturgy. is what he's
19.
using.
Okay, now make me a con check.
10.
Now make me a strength check.
Strength? Oh, Jesus. An 18.
Wow.
What are you going to do with thaumaturgy?
No, he's doing thaumaturgy. He's opening the doors with thaumaturgy.
Yeah.
Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said you were pushing them open.
No, one of the effects of thaumaturgy is slamming doors open.
No, I get that, but I thought you
Okay.
said you're just pushing them open.
No. I am trying not to. And then-
Speak louder.
Sorry.
What?
Okay, so you push the door open, and as you manipulate your hands, you just
Oh god.
and a little bit of your iced tea comes back up. But the doors fly wide open.
Where's the bucket?
Where's the bucket?
And then as you say that, you see one of the patrolmen do like a risky business slide
Yes.
right in front of yourself and just put a bucket out underneath.
Wow, that's service.
I'm going to take it and go off screen.
With a smile, madam.
What's your name so I can give you a commendation?
What?
I want to give you a commendation.
What?
I want to tell your superiors you did a good job.
Oh, thank you. My name is Rufus.
Rufus, good job.
Hang on.
Both hands, Rufus. Both hands.
What?
No. Holding the bucket.
No, I
both
got the
hands.
bucket. I took it off screen.
Oh, okay.
So now you have a bucket in your hands
Yep.
as you're waddling through.
I'm gonna hold this thing for dear life because it is the most wonderful bucket.
But as you open the doors burst open through your spell, you see that the throne room is empty.
Totally empty,
Yes.
including the pillars and
Those are there.
What?
Those are there.
Are all the weapons there?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so where else would Darion and the king be at this hour?
What is the hour?
Sleeping?
I'm gonna go sit down.
What is the hour?
It's probably about 9 o'clock.
Probably what?
9 or 10 at nightish.
Oh.
That's really early for an after
Maybe he's
party.
making out with his dragon.
No, I think the dragon. They said they weren't fornicating.
There was no dragon nookie.
You believe everything people tell you
When
about
they
who they're
promise,
stooping?
I'm pretty sure.
a king's supposed to be forthright and true. That is the purpose of a king.
Oh, Lenny.
To be.
Oh, Lenny.
Supposed to be. It's a very operative term.
Lenny. How many times do I have to tell you? This whole dichotomy that you've got about how the world works, it ain't how the world works. People are rats. They are. It's just the truth of it. Especially people with power, and nobody...
Wait, hang on. Does that mean rats are people?
No, those are rat men.
No, it's a very sensitive topic.
So they're people.
No, they're rat
People
men.
with power
That's what I'm saying. The rat people are people. The
are
rats are people.
rats. And nobody has more power than the king.
I think I need like drug.
He's a big, juicy rat.
But no, the king's a human.
He's a big rodent of an unusual size.
No, I'm pretty
I
sure
don't
he's a
believe
human.
those exist.
I'm pretty sure that we've got bigger statues of ourselves than he has of himself.
Wait.
I think we may have more power.
No, we don't. We just got big statues because they think that we're cool.
Because
people.
they normally make statues of peons.
But we don't have we're just revered. We're not we don't have power like the king does. We
Who
can't
gives
order a
reverence
king
to
around.
peons?
But we can't order a king around.
Are
Can
you
we?
sure?
Sully. You may be onto something here.
Sully, roll me a con check.
Oh no! Don't do this to me.
19.
Oh, thank God.
You look down at Alius and you carry out your words.
Huh?
You just talk normally. You're still drunk.
You're not vomiting.
But you're
on
not
me,
vomiting.
is the important part
You don't
here.
feel any shock.
What is the bucket made out of?
The bucket's
That
made out of
statue
wood.
envy.
Okay.
Okay,
It's wood.
it's big, it's heavy.
Yeah, that's fine. You
That
keep that
sounds
over there.
personal.
Oh,
What else has been made of wood here?
I do not want to know.
Furniture? Wait,
The doors?
are the doors made of wood?
Some of them, yes.
On the bar? Yeah, there's lots,
Oh, okay.
there's wood stuff.
I thought everything was made out of the crystal.
Oh, okay.
That'd be a little ostentatious.
I know, about to say like a vomit bucket made out of sapphire.
I was hoping for a sapphire bucket.
Oh man, I'd finally
Right?
have my sapphire.
Oh.
Not
This is
sure I'd
all
want
part of
it,
the plan.
But
Alright.
in here, you do see the sword with lightning that's hovering on the pedestal. You see the shield with lava. You see the empty pedestal up on next to the king's throne. You see the emerald gem that's floating and the trowel that's floating.
An
Cecil
empty.
has at this point wandered over to the shield and started drawing in the lava, like smiley faces and maybe
And it's
maybe a little mouse.
and you see the shapes that you're drawing take place and then kind of disappear like an Etch-a-Sketch. But as you pull your finger out, there's lava that drips down from your finger.
Whoa! Careful where you're flinging that. Careful where you're flinging that, Cecil. Careful where you're flinging that. Not all of us are immune to the lava.
She wipes it off.
I didn't
on-
actually like. I thought you were playing catch with the lava between each other.
No, just
Oh
wiping
my
off
God.
slime.
Okay. So
Okay.
We need a plan.
So Dadarian isn't here. The king ain't here.
I've always wondered, can anyone just walk up there and take that stuff?
Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. I'm gonna go up to. Is that guard who delivered the bucket still here?
No, he left.
I'm gonna find another guard,
Okay.
and I'm gonna say, "Hey, where's Prince Dadarian?
Hello.
Hello. Where is Prince Dadarian?"
You see the woman that you are now talking to is looking at you, and she says, "Why do you want to know?"
Do you know who I am?
Not really.
Oh.
Perfect.
Why is that perfect? That's like the opposite of perfect.
We have anonymity for once.
I don't want anonymity right now.
And
I
as you
want her to
say
know who I
anonymity,
am.
roll me a con check.
Why are you
18.
doing this to me?
Okay. Nothing happens.
Okay.
This is gonna happen at the worst
We
possible
have
time.
anonymities.
I don't want anonymities right now.
The
I want
nominals?
her to know
Listen,
who I am.
anemones are in the aquarium.
Wait, what?
Wait, no, the aquarium was empty.
Oh, no. Anemones.
They had no fish in the anemones. No.
Anemones,
Phenomenon.
Anemones
Do-do-do-do-do.
are not fish.
Phenomena.
They're large aquatic mammals.
The more you know.
I don't know why that broke me, but it did. Oh. Look, I have some very important business with Prince Dadarian. We're pals. We're friends. He knows me. Where is he? Do you know?
I would assume that he's probably sleeping off the party.
At 9 o'clock already? He's not still partying?
It was a busy day. I don't know.
What about the king?
The king is definitely in his chambers.
But not sleeping.
Wow. Chicka, chicka, wow, wow.
God.
God. Probably. Well, I don't want to interrupt that.
What's that supposed to mean?
What do you get when you cross a brown chicken with a brown cow?
How now? Brown.
Brown chicken, brown cow.
Show's over. All right. Well, they're both sleeping. What should we do now?
The way I see
They're
it,
not
we need to.
sleeping.
Well, the prince is probably passed out.
Passed out is not
The
sleeping.
king, I don't want to know.
He's stooping the dragon.
Probably. But I don't want to see that. Do you want to see that? I don't want to see that.
Oh, logistics are kind of interesting, but otherwise, no.
Exactly. Nobody needs to see that. You're drunk. What do you think?
I think we need to get more information.
About which part of all of this?
Anything.
About
We
the
know-
contents of the aquarium.
No. We know this. We know that the sage might not be a sage. He might be or she might be a changeling for all we know. But they said
Yeah,
that
please
we
don't
need-
define the sage by any sex.
it was very. There was a dragon at some point and a toad. I was confused. Anyway, there was a gym. They said that if we had a gym, we can get back home. And then there's also the fact that the dragon wants to meet us. We need to do something soon because I feel like the more time we waste, the more the trap is going to close in on us.
And as
He's got a good point.
Lenny
We've
says
survived the
close
day so
in
far.
on us, Sully, make me a con save.
Oh God. Does he have the bucket? No. No. No.
19.
You're a bad person.
And nothing happens.
I like you a lot.
Me and my bucket.
But you do feel the effects of the Starfinder liqueur taking greater hold right now.
Greater hold?
Wait, did you just
Starfinder
call
liqueur
it?
intensifies.
I only just heard what the name of it was. I couldn't hear him. Oh my god.
Maybe we should just go back to our chambers so that Sully can sleep it off. In the morning, we can just talk to the Darien, talk to the king, and maybe go to the forest.
What's in the forest?
More buckets.
I mean,
No.
probably not, but who knows?
Well, there's two things. One, that's where they last saw the sage before apparently they disappeared 6 months ago. And B, if we decide to, it is on the way to...
The dragon.
We are now going to visit the dragon. No, hard limit. No. This is not acceptable to me.
So we're going to the Mirewood?
Possibly. Unless anyone has a better idea.
Don't judge my
Where's
lifestyle.
Evilton?
Evilton is to the west.
All
I don't
right,
think it's called Evilton.
Evilton.
I think we named it ourselves, Evilton.
Yeah, I was just making a Parks and Rec joke. It's
Oh
not-
yeah,
it's not-
Eagleton.
Right, Eagleton.
but I heard Evilton.
Yeah, I mean, it could be
Yes.
full of evil things. It could be called Evilton. Or it could
I
be
mean,
full
we
of pious...
can just call it Evilton.
I feel bad it's full of, like, pious, like, innocent people living in Evilton.
It's gonna be like fucking Leave It to Beaver over there. That's definitely evil though. All right, so let's just, I guess, sleep it off.
Yep.
Eat some more pastries. Some
Yes.
more bacon.
Yeah, no.
Stop
And,
naming foods.
Okay, no more talking about foods. I'm gonna like give you
More
a wide
pastries.
berth. Wide berth. Staying out of the cone of destruction.
Yeah, so
It's
that's...
an acid splash.
Oh! I think we're
Not
going to very
okay.
carefully go to chambers for the night
All right.
and take a long rest.
Are you going to be walking with Sully, or how are you getting him there?
I'm going to walk next to him, but slightly behind.
Sully, you are almost at the. You are almost belligerent right now. That's how heavy this alcohol is affecting you.
Are we sure this is normal alcohol? Was he roofied?
I don't know. This was great. Let's go to the library again.
No!
No.
Is there a library here?
No, I think you need to chill. You need like a downer. You seem to be on the
The bucket
upper.
disagrees.
The bucket does not know.
The bucket knows.
Is there like a magic breathalyzer?
No,
Hey,
it's called a bucket.
Cecil. Is there any way you can like detox him?
No,
Oh,
but Lenny can.
Lenny,
I can?
Yeah.
You can try. Yeah.
you gonna lay hands upon him?
I
Yeah,
could
that's
lay
how it
hands
works.
on him.
You keep your hands to yourself.
He gets handsy. Little handsy, and that's your carrot.
Stop a tent.
Lay on hands.
How many points do you spend?
3 points.
You are still inebriated, but it's the effect has dulled down. You are now coming back to your senses.
You're welcome.
So I have magical sobering abilities. That isn't my personality.
And also remember that your cup is only half empty.
Well, I'm going to take the cup.
Oh, no, you're not.
That's a strength test. Both of you.
Okay, I see.
Can I use sleight of hands?
Huh?
You're bigger than he
Sleight
is,
of
Lenny.
hands? Can I try to hide it?
You have to make a strength at this point because he's trying to rip it out of your hands.
I can't read that.
That's a crit.
Oh, is it? Oh, yep, that's a crit.
Yeah. And a fail.
So, Lenny, you see Sully going for that last sip, another sip off of the goblet. How do you get it
I'm going to
away
take
from
it right hand. I'm going to take the other one and just lift it high into the air. Just like this. And I'm going to be guard. Guard.
Yes, what? Yes,
You do good work. Here you go.
What do you want me? I'm not going near this.
Well, go dump it out. No, don't
do
hand
not
it to
let
him.
him
Go
have
dump it
it.
out.
I would like that back, sir.
Nope.
Take it back to the library for proper containment.
It seems like a waste, and then she hands the cup over to Cecil.
I
And
don't want
says-
that shit.
I'm not touching this. Do what you like with it. And you see her turn around and walk out of the throne room.
Cecil furrows her brow and kind of
Cecil.
sits down on the ground and
Cecil. Cecil. Look at the crappy high he's going through.
And as you start to slush it around, Cecil, you can see kind of images coming to you in the cup.
what do they look like?
What's a favored memory of yours?
She doesn't have a memory.
I'm
Short-term
hurt.
memory.
This morning's
it
pastries.
would be one of the many times that she is stuck by her.
That she what?
That Ollie has stuck by her or stood up for her or whatever.
So you see a time while you were actually getting attacked that Alius came in and stuck daggers in front of you so no one could harm you.
Cecil.
Yeah.
It's good stuff.
Let's use it to water the plants. Kill
Now,
one of the
Cecil,
plants.
as you start to swirl it around,
Interesting.
you start to see the golden pastries that you devoured earlier in the morning.
This scares me, this
That's
cup.
some weird shit.
Well, like how weird? What do you mean? What's weird about it?
Here.
What?
This is your
Do I
fault.
see anything?
Nope.
This was my
What?
fault. You're the one who wanted the most potent
You
liquor
don't
in the
see
entire
anything?
place.
I mean, I see what's apparently a corrosive.
That's probably true.
You see other kinds of pastries that you did not see before, but look equally as enticing.
This is some weird shit.
Like weird, like
Are there
you
any
wanna,
like potted plants around? Like relatively small ones?
Yeah, you could find a couple.
Okay.
Yeah, there are ferns.
I think you've got a great idea. Lenny! Lenny! Lenny!
Yes.
Lenny! Lenny!
Yeah. Yes, Cecil?
Lenny!
Yes, I'm right here.
Lenny! Hi, Lenny! Lenny! Pick up the plant,
Why?
because we're taking it with us!
Wait, what?
What?
We got a new friend! Come on! Lenny, do it! Do it! Lenny!
No, I meant
like a contact-
like pour it out
It's
into
an
the.
experiment!
She's tripping, man. I
I
don't
want to see
know.
what happens!
I look down at Alu and just like,
Cecil, when's the last time that you I mean, you don't usually see shit in glasses.
I literally have one in my other hand. Did you want some?
No, thank you.
Okay. Lenny, take
So
the
we're-
plant.
roll that
Let's
kind
go.
of stuff. Alright,
Let me just take the plant.
fine. I'll pick up the plant and take it with us.
So you're going to take a plant out of the king's throne room. I just want to clarify this.
Let's do it.
Why am I getting into the situation? I just wanted to investigate.
We're just borrowing
Is
it
there
for
any
an
potted plants in our room?
experiment.
Yeah.
There's potted plants in our room.
But this one's not in our room.
Yes.
Yeah, but we're gonna go back to our room and sleep
She's
it off
trying to
his
get you to
high.
rob the king of a plant.
What? I'm just saying.
It's just a plant.
And she goes over and she dumps it into the plant.
Now we have to take this one. It's important. It's a moral imperative.
As you dump it onto the plant, you just see all of the leaves
Not
wither.
onto the plant itself. I'm watering the plant.
Yeah.
with it.
Oh, as you water
Like
it,
the
you
root
just
system.
you see the leaves wither
Aww.
and melt almost into the stalk.
That makes me sad.
Sully,
Yeah.
take the bucket, go over there, expunge. It'll be good for you. Look at the plant.
I don't think you know what you're asking of me.
I'm not gonna be here for this. And Alius grabs Cecil by the hem and tries to get her out of the throne room.
Get the plant. Wait, we need the plant.
No, we killed the plant.
No, it's not dead yet. It
It's
might
not dead.
revive.
Plant is dead.
It's
The plant's already
just a
dead.
flesh wound.
The plant has ceased to be.
It's gonna be fine.
It's an ex-plant.
Bring the science plant with us.
I suggest that we get one of the plants from our quarters
We need this
and put it
plant.
in here to replace the one that someone has murdered.
It's not dead yet.
Murdered.
It's feeling fine. It's
I'm
gotta
gonna
go
actually
for a walk. Come
physically
on.
pick up Sully at this point,
Okay.
and then begin to carry us to the chambers.
Sully, what are you gonna do?
I'm going to climb the paladin.
Climb the what?
Okay. So, do you let him climb on top of you?
Does it allow me to keep going to her chambers?
Yeah.
Then yes.
I mean, if that's, I
Not
mean, it's
the
his
first
prerogative. He maybe not once he gets on top of you.
I just want to get to the chambers at this point.
Okay, so you're taking Sully into your bed chambers. It's cool.
Look at me. I'm all a use. Let's go.
This is my life now.
Cecil is like trying to drag the plant herself.
Okay, you can Cecil, you can actually get your arms around the plant if you. It's the pot now because the plant has withered.
So it's a pot plant?
Yep.
That's what I was hoping for.
And mission accomplished.
But you can
Sounds probably
bring the
easier to
pot
see.
with
Alright,
you.
okay.
I mean, the withered leaves are still in the pot.
We're going to the library. She goes to the library.
I need another one of those Starfinder drinks you made for Sully.
Another one?
Yes, please.
Are you sure?
At least one.
I can make two.
2 would be good, yes.
One is fine.
Probably 2.
One
So
is
you
sufficient.
see her behind the bar, and as she's making this drink,
Wait,
you
we're
s-
back at the bar.
She will
Yes.
pull down a bottle of alcohol, and her hair color changes to match the color of the alcohol as
That's
she's
a pretty
pouring it
sweet
in.
effect you got going on there.
We put on a good show here. And you see her pulling more bottles and more bottles and more bottles down, and her hair is changing.
She's still got the plant, by the way.
Oh, yeah, you have the plant, yeah.
I'm just making that clear.
Yeah.
Just holding the plant.
What are we?
Ordering
Wait,
these drinks.
Cecil. What are we doing with this drink?
It's a science experiment.
Cecil, it's clearly some kind of magic.
So it's a magic experiment? Does it really matter? I mean, given its sufficient technical logical levels, science is indistinguishable from magic.
You make a good point.
See? It's a science experiment.
Just keep it away from Sully, okay?
Okay.
So you see the bartender finish up the 2 goblets for you, and she puts them in front of you on the bar.
Do you have any to-go cups?
What?
Never mind. Ani, grab one.
How big is this in comparison to me?
It's about the size of your head.
All right.
Let's go.
I mean, lengthwise, you can
Oh.
you can grip it in your hands.
Okay.
but it's going to be this tall, about a foot tall.
Like a big goal.
All right.
Yeah.
Like a big gulp?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do this.
I ain't touching it, though. All right. Allie walks extremely carefully, trying not to spill any of it onto her person, as she would like to not end up like the plant.
Okay. Make me a dex check.
Oh, God.
It's fine.
21.
Okay. You are walking with
Very
confidence.
dexterous.
This cup is on the verge of overflowing, but you are masterful in the way you maneuver down the hallway.
Damn
now,
right I am.
Cecil, you are carrying both plant and cup. Are you doing one in each hand?
Plant. Cup.
Okay.
You're not going to mage hand it?
What?
Not going to mage hand it?
It only lasts a minute. I don't know how far it's gonna go. I'm not afraid of this stuff. I'm not drinking it. I'm not that stupid.
I mean, you didn't know.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, it's, I'm not judging yet.
Yet. First time we don't judge. Second time,
We judge.
maybe a
So
little.
you now you make it back to your suite that was given to you to rest in,
Sweet.
and there you do find sweets still on the table,
Sweet.
still fresh.
Sweets in
How
the
does it remain
sweet.
fresh after so many hours?
It seems like somebody came in and
Fresh.
refreshed the table with new
I feel like
pastries.
this is really wasteful.
Wait a second.
Huh?
Wait a second.
Uh,
Are they special? Are these the pastries?
You could try.
Yeah. I'm gonna
You-
put
you-
the plant down for a second.
You do see, as you were talking with the royal pastry maker and discussing his brownie recipe with him, you do see a batch of chocolate brownies that are on the table with a personal note
Excellent.
addressed to you, Cecil, that says, "I hope this meets your expectations."
Excellent.
Smelling a little green there.
Yes. Yes. Okay. Now I don't have enough hands. All right. Hang on. Ali.
Well, where do you want this? Where do you want this?
Put it in my room. Put
Okay.
it in the pillow fort.
Okay.
Well, no, not in the room, not outside the pillow fort. I don't want any fumes getting in there.
No fumes in the pillow
No
fort.
fumes in the pillow fort.
All right. I'm gonna very carefully set the cup down in the room away from the pillow fort. Come back. I'll take the other cup.
Thank you.
Take that.
I'll take the tray of brownies and the plant.
You sleep this off.
I'm going to take the other cup.
Okay.
It's in her room.
No, you put the one that you put down very far away from the pillow board? I have no
In
idea
the
what's
room. In
Oh.
her room.
In my room.
Oh, no, okay.
Yeah.
nice try.
I can't hear.
What?
Are you going?
What?
Are you going into her room to get the cup? Okay.
It's not my space.
So,
It's horribly
Cecil,
respectful
you are
of
now
you, Sully.
you have walked into your room with all of the accoutrements, and the. Did you bring the entire batch of brownies, or
Yeah.
okay?
You taking
not
all of them?
I'm not gonna eat them all, but
I'm not going to eat them all, but yeah. These are going to keep me supplied for a little while.
Oh, that's fair.
You can have some.
Thank you.
I'm good at sharing.
Maybe half of one. Put it down. All right. I'm gonna go check on Sully and make sure he hasn't disintegrated from the inside. 'Cause that would kind of suck.
Sully, what are you doing right now?
What kind of beds are they?
What kind of beds are they?
Yeah.
They're wooden beds, but they have the mattress that is there is almost feels like it's floating on air.
So, like, not for a poster or canopies or anything?
No.
Okay. Half on the bed.
Okay. So you fall onto the bed. You're face down. Your two legs are off the edge and hitting the ground.
Yep. And the bucket.
and the bucket is next to you. Alius, you can walk in. You see him crash onto the bed.
Lenny! 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 Lenny!
What?
Lenny! Lenny!
Don't. What?
Lenny!
What?
Is this how you left him?
No, I left him in the bed.
Well, he's kind of in the bed. You gotta arrange him so his head's over the side and there's the bucket so that he doesn't like aspirate. I know words.
So I very gently lift Sully up, put him on his side,
Children,
put the
this
bucket on
is
the
real
floor.
life, by the
So
way.
are you picking his legs are off
Real life pro
the
tip,
bed?
me to
So
you.
are you picking his legs
Yeah,
up?
putting it on the bed and then trying to tilt him to the side.
Okay. So you start to pick him up and you rotate Sully over into a normal sleeping position and you roll him on his back so he doesn't throw up and choke himself.
No,
And-
on his back is how he's gonna throw up and choke himself.
Well,
on his stomach.
on his stomach and
with your head
side,
over the
yeah.
side.
Now-
with the bucket. I'll direct all
this
of
is
this.
important.
Don't worry
we need
about
to set
it.
a good
Yeah,
example.
good example. Yeah, people need to know how to drink and now as he does that, roll me a con check.
I went to college.
Oh, God.
8.
Oh no! Here we go. Here we go.
So, Lenny, as you put his feet up and roll him onto his stomach, you just hear kind of a burp come from his stomach, and
no.
you see his stomach, his torso just lift off the bed
Oh, no.
and then depress again. And you see his head cocked towards you and just,
Oh.
and you see a liquid come out that is changing colors as it's flying forward towards you. And you can make a dex check if you want, but you will have disadvantage on it.
Psychedelic puke.
Yeah, I don't dodge. Because I had disadvantage.
Since you were helping it, as you put him down, you see this psychedelic throw up come out of Sully's mouth and just drenches you from head to toe. You don't even understand how much liquid could come out of one person.
What is my current blood alcohol content?
You're what?
What is my current blood alcohol content after having discharged?
Discharge?
Yeah.
It's-
No, where am I at now?
Well, the discharge doesn't help decrease your alcoholism. Or your alcoholic rate. It's still in
Okay.
your blood, remember.
Yeah.
Oh, Lenny.
I'm gonna.
And Lenny, the smell is just this rotting smell of high content alcohol and pastry.
Oh, Lenny.
I'm gonna
Oh.
carefully walk to where there's a towel nearby. And go wipe Sully's face, set him down there, very gently walk out of the room, and then you just hear a thud as I close the door to the adjacent bedroom. You will not see me until morning.
Well, feeling pretty good about where Sully is position-wise in relation to his bucket, that he's not going to choke himself on his own vomit. Gonna just leave him to rest. And never speak of this again.
Ali!
Yeah.
Have a brownie!
Okay.
Ow.
I'm gonna go have a brownie and sleep in the pillow fort.
So you're gonna
the
sleep.
night.
You're gonna sleep in the pillow fort with Cecil.
Plenty of room. It
Oh,
is
yeah.
an entire room that
Oh,
I
yeah.
made into a pillow fort.
Yeah, I'm not. No, absolutely. I mean, there's definitely room for this to happen. So you both. How many brownies each do you eat?
Half of one.
Just 2.
Just 2? Cecil, you have, as you start to eat the brownie, you can tell these are good and well made, but nowhere's near the recipe that you perfected previously.
Uh-oh. That's no good.
It's like somebody having your cookies in RL and then trying to go to eat another recipe. 'Cause
Yeah, no, I get it.
Anna's
so what
cookies
you're
are
saying is
just
they're
absolutely
weak-ass
stunning.
brownies.
They're not weak in potency. The flavor is just not what's
perfect.
expected.
They're not,
yeah.
they're
You
not
know?
delicious.
Dank.
They're like
He
the
didn't make that
second
can
best.
of butter right.
They're like the second best brownies you've ever had.
All right.
So like my chocolate chip cookies, once you've had them, will be the best chocolate chip cookies you've ever had.
Yes.
So like
Those-
he's
you mean
mirroring
those
Yeah.
chocolate chip cookies
It's
that you
bullshit
keep making
because I
and
can
are
never
not,
I can never eat chocolate chip cookies now and not think of I want Anna's chocolate chip
Oh.
cookies.
Oh wait, so you've had
so
chocolate
you've
chip-
had the chocolate chip cookies.
Fuck yeah.
They're really good.
Have you've had the chocolate chip cookies?
Anna.
Listen,
Anna.
It's not my fault that we play Pandemic on Fridays and not Mondays, okay?
You see us every Monday now.
Yes, and I've only made them once since then, and,
Can I get
and I
some-
made them,
can I-
and I made them on a Wednesday, but somebody
a Wednesday is
canceled
before
our
Friday.
Pandemic that week.
So for
That
all
wasn't
you
me.
fleet members in the chat, can I get some cookie emotes to very subtly hint to Anna that I would like some fucking cookies?
Do you want to talk about how I bought extra supplies so that I
What?
could make them possibly Wednesday?
Oh sweet.
Oh,
so
well
that,
then.
you know, I could maybe do a like baking and chatting stream to talk about the Geek Space stuff.
Ooh.
So
Are there gonna
alright.
be any left?
Sorry for the like break from the game here, but
Hey, cookies are a very important subject.
Cookies are extremely important.
especially
subjects.
when they're universal theory of cookie dough cookies. Just saying. Just saying.
So what you're saying is there may be some cookies on
There's
Friday.
science
All right. Well,
Okay,
we'll
you're
see. We'll
forgiven.
check back in on this on Monday.
And back to our story.
Back to our
So
Meanwhile,
you are still Cecil. You are still kind of impressed that he got this far, but you know you could easily walk circles around this guy or run circles around him.
So the question is, do I want to take over the position of royal chef or royal baker, or do I want to manipulate the scenario such that this baker owes me a lot?
I mean, you always choose money. You always choose money, Cecil. This is my counsel to you as your sister. Always go with the thing that's gonna make you more money. As long as as long as you know, like people aren't like hurt and stuff. Ugh. Curse his conscience.
So,
So Cecil, as you're having this conversation with Alius, you are starting to feel the effects a little more of the brownies. It's starting to set in.
Incidentally, I also want to use like prestidigitation and or whatever is around to kind of make lids for the drinks.
Sure.
Because I intend to water the plant with them as though it were a living house plant.
Sure.
And observe the ongoing effects. Also, I wanted to do an Arcana check on them to see what the fuck is going on.
Yeah, absolutely. Go for it.
15.
You can tell there is some form of transmutative magic inside of the drink. You think it was one of the bottles that the bartender pulled off the shelf. You don't know which one it was that she put it in.
Probably the color changing one.
They all change.
They all
Oh,
changed.
alright.
Or well, her hair changed color with the
Based
bottle.
on which bottle it was, not.
But
got it.
other than that, all you get is sense that the rest is alcohol, and many various kinds of alcohol.
interesting.
I don't know if any of y'all heard that, but
I'm sure.
Interesting.
all right, yeah. So I'm just gonna enjoy my half of a pot brownie and go to sleep. It's very.
Okay.
Why are you looking at me?
You're gonna take the longest, most scrubbiest shower of your entire life.
Yes, while crying.
Oh, Lenny!
It's
Don't
like the crying game plays on the background or something like that.
No, he's gonna spend a good night scrubbing all stuff, and then he's gonna pray to his god, which is a very specific thing, which none of you get to see because it's in his room. On the far wall, there are pictures, one of the Darien, one of the king, and there's yarn. Just connecting each and every one of them. There's a picture of a dragon that's also connecting the king. And it's slowly growing, the connections. And with it, he gains his power back for the day.
At some point, Cecil realizes that she was very rude, and she puts a brownie on plate and slides it under the door to each of their rooms.
You two see a little. Well, you don't really see much, but you hear a sound of scraping coming from underneath the door. Lenny, you actually see a plate, a small plate with a brownie sliding through underneath to you.
Perfectly ordinary brownies.
I'm gonna smell the brownie.
It smells like chocolate and some other substance.
You've been hanging with us long enough. You know what it smells like.
I'm gonna set it aside and just go back to praying to my gods. Yes.
I'm going to ask the bucket to go check and see what's happening and roll it down the bed.
So you roll the bucket down, and then you hear clank, 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 and like it hit the saucer of the brownie, or the plate, and it's now covering. The bucket is now covering the brownie plate.
I will thank the bucket and go back to passed out.
Okay. Are you guys doing anything else before you sleep? Or are you...
Long rest.
Good.
Okay. So,
Cecil stays up till at least midnight.
at least midnight? Okay, good.
But once it's like probably like 15 minutes after midnight, because she's still convinced the world is ending today and is very confused that it hasn't done so yet. So she's like eating her brownies, watching whatever timepiece happens to be available in this particular realm. And then it hits midnight and she's very, very confused. And like looks at the windows.
To the floor.
Yeah. Contemplates life for a few minutes, and then goes to sleep.
And you pass
Very,
out.
very confused.
You pass out in a state of confusion, a confusional bliss, let's call it. And everybody else passes out, and you feel the sun now coming through the window and heating your bodies.
Where'd the pillow fort go?
Oh, yeah, you can feel the pillows getting hot.
All right, that's fine.
And
Our little pillow cave is warming.
almost like it's turning into its own sauna because of the heat.
This is not acceptable.
So this is significantly hotter than like the realms.
I need better.
Yeah, it's a hot day out.
Okay.
You wake up and you see your chart of the dragon, of Didarian, the king, and the lines you've made. Sully, you wake up with your head off the end of your bed with the most brutal, pounding headache you have ever felt in your many years of life.
Okay.
Starfinder.
Whoop. Okay. Alice, you wake up and you two also are hot from the heat of the sun hitting the pillow fort. But you do smell a whiff of delicious pastries coming from underneath the door.
Another day, another fine pastry delivery. So Alius, as a responsible team leader, after I wake up, I'm going to very groggily stagger my way out of the room, out of the pillow fort, out of the room, and knock on Sully's door. Sully! Sully!
You will not get a response.
Sully! Are you dead? Sully! Sully, I'm coming in. If I see your bare ass, I'm gonna be really upset. But I need to know that you're not dead, and I'm really sorry. This is your last warning. And I'm gonna open the door a little bit and peek inside. Sully?
You do not see me.
Where the hell is Sully? Do I hear a shower?
Are you going to open the door?
Yeah.
So you swing open the door, and you hear a thud, and the bucket smashes against the wall, and then you hear crash and poop, 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 and you notice there's a smashed brownie now on the floor and a crashed plate.
That's just wasteful. So you are not in the room.
You do not see me.
You are not on the bed.
Nope. As soon as I wake up,
Okay. I'm going to look under the bed.
there you see me.
Sully. Sully, are you dead?
No.
Do you actually say that?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you need anything?
Water.
Water?
Water.
I'll get you water. Would you like
And
anything
salt.
to eat? Salt? Will bacon do?
No.
Just salt.
Water and salt.
I will get this for you. And I'm going to go and get
You
him
can find it on the table.
a big ol' thing of water and some salt.
Are you trying to make yourself puke?
And I will bring it back and slide both under the bed.
I'm
You
just
see,
gonna.
you see two hands reach out and just pull them underneath.
Sully, do you need anything else?
No.
I'll leave you to it then. Just let us know. And I will give him his privacy and close the door behind myself.
Just put a little bit of salt in the water, just like try to get some electrolytes back up.
Okay.
Things he learned at the monastery.
It's Dragonade.
Okay. Now, I'm gonna go knock on Lenny's door.
Lenny immediately opens it in full armor again, that's gleaming as if it's been cleaned at least 3 or 4 times. He walks out, past alley-oos, pours himself a cup of coffee, and gets himself a pastry. Turns around, good morning.
Good morning.
Exactly. What a fine day to not discuss anything that happened in our memories.
Sully is under the bed, but he is alive and drinking water.
Then we'll speak no more of this, ever. I would do the eye thing, except I have coffee in one hand and pastries in another.
And now I'm gonna go get some pastries and something to drink and load up a big old plate and go back to the pillow fort.
That's what Cecil does. Is she comes out, gets some fruit, gets some pastries, goes back to the pillow fort.
And you can find
Adventure over.
you can find any pastry that you desire on this table, and there's eggs, bacon, all the different various meats that you would want for breakfast, sausages.
Can we make a breakfast matchroom?
You can absolutely make a breakfast matchup.
I'm making
of
myself a
course.
breakfast matchroom.
Get yourself some croissants. Is there meat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
There you
sides
go.
Oh, yeah. All
meat and some fried chicken embryos.
The king is making sure you are getting the finest treatment while you're
Hell
under
yeah.
his charge.
You got
So
all the pieces for a
there's always
matchup.
going to be fresh food for you
I'm
at his
saying,
table.
we don't exactly have a lot of incentive to do much.
You know, right?
We can just relax all day.
So, how long are we going to be waiting before Sully makes an appearance?
Sully won't, but the door will be open.
He'll what?
Sully won't come out, but the door will be open.
Okay.
After
But-
about an hour or so, I will
So-
go in and I will offer lay on hands.
Why?
I said, about an hour I'll come in. Do you want me to cleanse you?
Why is the king treating us so well?
Probably because he doesn't want us asking questions.
So what is he hiding?
I don't know. What we do know is that he's...
Is he trying to keep us here? Is he trying to not let us outside? What's beyond the walls?
So, I like my conspiracy theories as well. But you're starting to go a little far even for me. Maybe we should try going
Where
outside
does all the extra food go?
Probably to orphanages. Or the dumpster.
Why are there orphanages here? Have you seen children?
Haven't seen children?
Yeah.
There's literally some outside the window right now. How about you just slowly come out here, enjoy a breakfast match room, and we can make a plan for the day. It'll be okay.
I need a pint.
No, you don't need a pint. Actually, hair the dog, Sully. 1 second.
Cecil, you do still have those 2 goblets, but they are covered from your prestidigitation, almost like with a Tupperware lid now.
That was the hope. I watered my plant.
It's still preserved for you.
Just a little. Just a little bit of water on the plant.
Oh, so you're gonna water it?
Water it.
Yeah, you're
With
gonna.
the drink.
Yeah.
With the
Oh, I
star.
get. Yeah, I get
Yeah.
it. So as you pour,
Just a little.
how many drops?
I don't know, I don't know, maybe like half a cup, a quarter of a cup of
Okay.
it.
So you slowly
Not
start
a
to.
lot. Water in the plant. That's all.
You slowly start to pour the Starfinder liqueur out, and it pours out very heavily. Not heavily, but it has legs. It drips. It's thick.
viscous.
It's viscous, as they say.
Very viscous.
But as you see the drops fall from the cup, they're changing colors.
That's weird.
And once they hit the soil, you just see a puff of smoke for each one. So it's like,
Do I see the same thing?
yep.
That's weird.
That's what I'm saying.
This is going inside of Sully
Makes
right
me
now.
not want to drink anything ever in that bar ever.
That's what I'm saying.
Poor Sully. His insides could have liquefied.
They probably did, and they ended up on me.
I thought we weren't talking about that. Just saying, I'm not the one who brought it up. All right.
And then you
so-
hear a knocking on the door. Friends! And
Is that
Open
our
the door.
you
Just
open.
make the knocking stop. Make the knocking stop.
Just make it stop.
And you see Figlin at the door. He says, "Hello,
Hi, Fig.
hello. Are you
Yeah.
guys in here?
I poked my head out. Yo, Figlin.
Hey, hi. How are you?
I'm good. It's very hot. I'm not a big fan of heat. Usually in the forest, there's a lot of cover. We have a lot of shade. It's a lot cooler. Just saying. Something
true.
I want to look into.
It's true.
Plant some trees around. What's up, Figlin?
Sorry. You, and there was another one.
He's
here.
under the bed. Don't worry about it.
Oh, so you had a
Hangover.
good time.
Not really.
Starfinder.
Whoa. What were you doing drinking that stuff?
I didn't
He
drink
didn't
it.
know. Nobody warned him. What's up?
Where's the pint?
No. No hair of the Falcor for you, all right?
I'm not coming out from under here until I have a pint.
We'll worry about that later. What's up, Figlin?
The king has requested your presence in his throne room.
Oh, he has he?
Yes.
It's
He's
about
not
plants.
getting the plant back.
The what?
Nothing.
Nothing.
What?
All
What's he
right.
talking
Never
about?
mind. Everything's fine. Just bring me a pint.
Just, maybe.
You want more of that stuff?
Not that stuff. Just beer.
Oh, that's fine. Sigmund! Ale! Now! And you see some servants come in and put a couple flagons of ale on the table.
That brought you out?
No. Beer here. Just to see the handout.
Fine, I'll take one and just
You're a good
bring
man,
it.
Lenny. All right.
Then
Is that
I'll
gonna
emerge.
get you- You'll emerge, okay.
Are you
All
just
right,
gonna look fine? I guess if nothing's
I
happened.
guess let us get cleaned up, and then we'll go to the throne room.
Well, he looks really clean.
He's always like that, literally all the time.
He is a beautiful, magnificent orc.
He doesn't
With
actually
all
sleep.
sincerity.
He just kind of sits up. With all sincerity.
I'm
Just
just gonna
kinda sits in
slowly
his
eat my
armor.
match from.
Enjoy that matchum. I'm gonna go take a shower. So I guess we'll get cleaned up and then we'll go to the throne room.
Sounds good to me.
All right.
I suppose.
All right.
You know this is when he starts making requests of us.
He's just asking us to come to the room to come
That's
see
how
him.
it starts.
I'm actually with Cecil on this one. I
Well-
never thought I was gonna say that.
We'll find. Cecil is incredibly intelligent
I didn't
and
say-
very perceptive.
This is true.
It's not me knocking Cecil.
Your levels of perception may vary by
So,
plane.
okay, so we'll go to the throne room.
Yeah.
Yeah. After we get cleaned up.
Yep.
Okay, so you walk. You are now all cleaned. You are feeling, Sully. You're feeling a little better. The hair of the dog is helping, ish.
I have my reasons.
Starting to suspect there's a problem here that we need to address.
That's fine.
And you follow Figlin down to the throne room through the curving halls enveloped in sapphire. And as you get to the doors that you were at last night that you so graciously blew open,
As you do.
you see the herald from before that you just walked by last time. He says, "Ah, it's you again." And you see him take his cane and walk slowly into the throne room.
I should feel bad.
Herald were expected.
King Falkir, they have arrived as you have asked. I guess I don't need to introduce them. They did that originally for themselves.
You want to do it?
No.
Are you sure? We're right here.
What?
As if we don't want to take your job from you.
What?
Nothing.
What? No, what? I couldn't hear you. What?
I said, if you want to announce us, we don't want to take your job from you.
You already did that, you son of a bitch.
Herald, the king doesn't know my name.
Do you know your name?
Yes.
What is it?
It is Sully.
Sully is here, Sir Falcor.
Lenny Stone.
I never introduced myself.
Oh yeah, that's actually a good point.
It's not important.
Okay, I'm just gonna walk past the herald then, and
I tried, King Falcor. They did it again, except one.
you said you didn't want to do it.
I'll walk past all of them and lead the way into the throne room. Screw this guy.
So as you walk into the throne room, you see King Falkir sitting on the throne. He's not clad in armor this time, just in noble clothing and fancier clothing that you had seen at the Lotus Festival prior to after the fight with Callistra. And he says, "Hello. This is where we'll take a break."
That's a weird thing to say.
Whoosh, we're back, my fellow Misfits. Welcome back to the second half of the show. You guys want to reintroduce yourselves and your characters? You good?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
Let's
I mean,
get.
we can if you want.
Oh, I'm good.
Let's go.
Let's
do
dive
it.
right into this. Dun dun.
I really need to get like a shield just so I can do it in live.
What are you
I'm
doing
desperate
with
for
her
a
hair?
haircut.
It's as silky, soft, and shiny as it looks. Just letting you know.
Yeah, but I've got too many
Don't
touch
split
it,
ends.
I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is.
Now I see the king saying
Hello,
this.
King.
How are
Mr.
you?
Mr. King Falkier.
I would like to thank you for participating in the festival yesterday.
Yeah, sorry about them kobolds.
The what?
The kobolds.
Goblins.
The goblins.
They were
Not-
assholes.
Not my doing. That was all Callistra's, which we have to speak on.
It would have been nice if you had told us that would have happened.
We typically keep it as a secret to new guests to the festival.
Surprise.
It's a
That's not the kind of thing you should surprise people with.
Usually surprise people with,
This-
a cake. That's a nice surprise.
Brownies.
It's just,
Most
yeah, these are nice surprises.
Oh, we have the
Dragons,
best. We have the
dragons.
best pastry chef
No,
in the
no,
land.
none of that.
It's
Oh,
okay.
none
of that.
It's okay, Cecil. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. It's
Dragons,
okay. It's okay.
dragons are
He
just
doesn't
not
know.
nice surprises. Dragons are not nice
Not when
surprises.
compared to brownies.
Most guests find it amusing. It is a retelling of the deal we made with that foul beast, and we honor it every year with a little bit of combat.
Okay.
Right.
So, you called us here.
Have you seen my brother?
Not recently?
Not since
Not
the
since
party.
yesterday.
He wasn't even in the after party. Or the after party.
We
He
were
didn't-
told he was in his chambers.
He didn't go to the library?
No.
No.
Well, that's disheartening.
Well, the lady said that it was late, so maybe he was in his bed.
What lady?
The lady guard who was here. When we came looking for you and for the prince.
Oh. Sure.
Yeah.
And she said he was where?
In his chambers. Sleeping it off.
Interesting. We haven't found him anywheres.
Did you check under the bed?
It is a popular hiding place for the
It
inebriated.
is quite lovely under your beds.
It's nice
Especially
and
if
cool.
he had a Starfinder.
Thank
cool.
you.
It's dark.
What?
He had Starfinder
We
last
don't need
night.
to
so-
discuss that. So
I'm sorry you were given that.
It's fine.
I mean, I enjoy it from time to time, but
It didn't seem like something you enjoy. It's more like you endure it.
that's a good way to put it. It's a test of inner strength that sometimes.
Test them.
Inner
stupid.
strength. What should remain inside? Strength.
Or
nobody's bringing it up
disconcerting.
except you. I'm just saying. So
I knew
so
it.
the prince is missing?
Yes. Now all I can put together is that foul beast.
Callista.
Probably took him.
So you have no idea where the foul beast was last night?
I assumed she was in her chambers.
Not.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying. Ah,
I'm gonna give him a look. Just like
you should. You should. Lenny, are you
Are-
okay?
are you sure?
I'm gonna just-
You're not sure? Wait.
Did anybody see her last night?
My guard said she went to her chambers after the festival.
Wait, here?
Yes.
She's here.
Not now. That's
She
why
went-
I'm putting two and two together, and it's increasingly starting to make me furious.
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
And one of my favorite ficuses is gone missing.
It's fine.
Well, we
It's
can't
an
do anything
experiment.
about a ficus.
But we can do something about your brother.
What?
Well, I didn't want to have to ask.
So you don't have to. We'll
Don't
just
you
do
want
it.
us to lay
We will
the
do it. We are
dragon?
noble and true.
No!
Cecil.
You have
No! No!
You will never get.
No! No!
You cannot take on that beast alone.
That's what I'm saying.
We're not alone.
Yes, we are.
We have an army behind us.
Your
Yeah.
army.
Oh my goodness.
I will send my army. Absolutely. If
Oh
he
my
is held
goodness.
captive by her, I will send my army.
This
Cecil,
is
what's wrong? This is a
awful.
great idea.
This is awful. It's not worth
You're
it.
right. I don't think if we need to investigate, we're not strong enough if we have to directly face Callista. If we get some...
If you could go and do some reconnaissance, that's all I'd need.
recon. Investigation, you're saying?
Stealthiness
So-
is my specialty.
Likewise.
That's not true.
So you want us to sneak in there and see what we can see in the dragon's lair?
Yes.
I can absolutely do that.
And
What
then
are we,
we'll send,
hobbits?
I will send every troop I have to save Didarian if he is there. And I am hopeful he is not.
This is
You
a
might also
terrible
want to check
plan.
the local pubs.
We've already done that. We have scanned
Oh.
and searched far and
Oh
wide,
my
up and
goodness.
down the Citadel.
Was there any sign of a struggle?
No.
Oh.
What was the state of the bed?
What?
What was the state of his bed?
Has he been missing for at least 24 hours?
No,
that
we saw him
mean?
yesterday.
Was his
That's
bed?
what I'm saying.
Was
He's
it
not even
slept-
been
slept
missing
in?
for that long. This is ridiculous.
It doesn't
people,
seem like it has.
people disappear for this long all the time. Let's just go back to the pillow fort. Everything is fine here. We're overreacting. Let's just go back
Cecil,
to the pillow.
Cecil.
I don't want to deal with the dragon.
I know you don't want to deal with the dragon, but we don't have to deal with the dragon. The army is going to deal with the dragon. We're just going to
No,
go
we're supposed
sneaking.
to sneak by the dragon.
We're
Because
just gonna
that
go-
never went wrong.
Cecil, they made statues of us.
And they don't even know why.
Probably
It's because we're gonna die.
because we slayed the dragon.
That's so
We will have
not
slain
gonna
the
happen.
dragon.
Do you know? Well,
Ali!
clearly
Ali!
there's some time slipping.
Ali!
Do
Ali,
you
you're
know?
smarter
Do
than
you
this.
know what
Ali, you are
dragons sit on?
smarter than
Cecil,
this.
Cecil,
You are smarter than
dragons
this.
have treasure.
Yes, they do. And you know what else they have?
Treasure.
Breath weapons. And really
Huge
sharp
piles of
claws.
bodies.
And lots of teeth.
But even more piles
Oh,
of gold.
No.
We shall
No.
seek out the brother.
Ali, this is a terrible plan.
This is a good plan.
This is a terrible
You
plan,
gotta
Ali.
stick with me, Cecil.
No.
You gotta stick with me. You gotta hang with me.
Why
You
are
gotta
you
hold
doing
with
this to me?
Is there anything I can offer you to make you a little
No.
more willing to perform this task for
Oh,
Well,
me?
now
God.
that you mention it, we're looking for a special type of gem.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
I want to go home.
Also, I haven't been given my sack of sapphires yet. Just saying.
That's true.
You asked for a sack
We are
of
also
sapphires?
never brought
Yeah.
any books.
As a souvenir. Since you all got them laying around everywhere.
They're not just laying around.
Well, you use them to decorate everything, so I'm guessing you got like tons of them. You can spare a little sack for someone who's like a statue.
He's spared. Never mind.
And you
Folk
see him
hero.
stand up, and you see him walk down, and he goes to the pedestal with the trowel, and he takes it, and you see him pointing at the ground, and he slams it into the ground, and you see sparks fly out of the sapphire that the ruby is surrounding from the ground. And then you see him slam it again, and you see two pieces of gem come out of the ground. 1 ruby and 1 sapphire. And he hands them to you.
That's a diamond pickaxe.
This'll do.
I'm glad you got
And he puts the trowel back on the pedestal.
Is there like a little bar of health underneath the trowel now that's a little bit lower? A chance?
No.
Okay.
This is not gonna end well. We've got a perfectly nice pillow fort
It's gonna end great.
and some halfway decent brownies.
Also the stone thing.
Yeah. Cecil, don't you want to go home?
Not really. They
You-
treat us pretty nice
Cecil-
aside from the whole
Cecil.
dragon thing.
Cecil, how am I gonna... And she kind of like tilts herself like away as though that can somehow magically make everybody not hear what she's about to say. How am I gonna make it right, you know,
Oh, goodness.
if I don't get home?
Ah, shit.
What are you making right?
The private business. Cecil,
Okay.
thanks, sis.
Am I able to trust her?
No.
She is of noble spirit, even if she can be a little bit of a rapscallion sometimes.
So you gotta figure out how to send us home. We're not
Sally.
doing this if you can't send us
Little.
home.
I said a little bit.
That's the deal.
All right.
I could work on this for you. You said it was a gem
I'm
that you needed?
skeptical.
Yes. I'm gonna fish out the bauble and open it up and show like the burnt out one.
I see.
We were told that there should be one corresponding to our realm.
One to be made to correspond to our realm.
Thank you. It was technical. I kind of glazed over my eyes.
I know that which you hold in your hand. It may be difficult, but I will help you with this.
Then we will help you. By the honor of law and order.
I shall give you 2 things. 1, a coin. And he pulls out a silver coin with his face on it.
That is a silver coin?
Ah,
It's a really big coin.
It's a really big face.
he's compensating.
Give this to Plock.
Plock.
Plop. To plop.
It doesn't bend. It doesn't. You can't get your tooth in it to chip it like you would be testing gold.
To Puck?
Plock.
Plock.
He is
Plop.
an interesting character. Fun. He guards the bridge
Is
that
he
you will
full-
need to cross as you exit the citadel. It runs over the river's Wye.
Somebody's gonna have to water my plant.
Your what?
My plant. Somebody's gonna have to water my plant.
No, we'll arrange for that. Don't worry. We'll talk to Figlin. Don't worry about it.
It's fine.
It's beneath you, sire.
Sure.
Are you a horticulturist? Do you enjoy plants?
Somewhat. You could say that.
She is an avid fan of certain botany.
So what plant do you have, and what are you working on?
I'm working on making a weed plant.
A what?
Marijuana.
A what?
Mary Jane. You
What does
guys.
she have to do with anything? I've never heard of this woman.
Cannabis?
Cannabis?
You're speaking different languages now. I'm scared. What are you?
I'm telling you what I'm trying to make.
Is this something from your realm?
Sure.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. I'm trying to create it in yours.
How do you make it?
Well, I haven't yet. Here.
Oh, God.
What is that?
It's a roach.
What am I supposed to do with a roach?
You smoke it.
I don't touch bugs.
It's not that kind of a
Inhale
roach,
it.
man.
Is it already lit?
Inhale,
Of course it is.
and you hold,
You don't have to hold that long.
and you hold,
You don't have to hold that long.
and then you exhale. Yes. It's good shit, huh? Anybody else? No? Okay.
I
good.
think we will be finding that gem for your realm a little sooner.
Very good then.
And thus began the import-export trade.
Yeah.
Oh,
Excellent.
But talk to Plock. He is the bridge guard. This coin, it's
Plop the
usually
bridge troll. Got it.
gotcha.
what?
Plop the
Is he a
bridge troll.
troll?
Plock?
Yeah.
Plop the bridge troll.
Yes. Orc. He's an ogre.
Oh, an orc or an ogre? Because those two things are not the
I
same
think
thing.
he's a troll.
I know.
Lenny
I'm
would
trying to. I'm trying to figure what the f- is in that.
So you had troll, an orc, and an ogre.
It's a trollger, I think, at this point.
Good job.
Troll gork.
You've made our only reliable source of information fly
I
as
mean,
high as a kite.
In fairness, anybody could have stopped her at that moment, and nobody did.
I didn't. Never mind.
It was
You're right.
definitely,
I'm
It
wrong.
was definitely not
I
worth stopping.
refuse to be blamed.
I don't know. Trollgers are very weird. No. Shoot. Plock.
Plop
Ogre.
the bridge troll.
Ogre.
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 Troll.
An ogre
You said that there was two
serving
things,
the
though.
function of a troll.
And the other thing.
Yeah. Well, the coin.
I took it. I got it. I got the coin. Yeah.
You give it to Plock.
Give it to
Give
Plock.
it to Plock. He won't charge you to cross the bridge. That's my face.
So we don't have to give it to him.
No, give it to him.
So then he is charging us.
Well,
True.
not really. Would you rather pay 100 gold?
No. So that thing is worth 100 gold.
Not
That's
really.
good to know.
It's like
But
a
we
voucher.
are
It's a
exchanging
voucher.
it
It's a voucher.
We could
That's what they're
scalp it.
called.
goods and
We could
services.
scalp it
That's
when we
what
get
they're called. What was that again?
Voucher.
Yeah.
We can scalp it and find your own
It's
way
a
across.
symbol of exchange goods and services for that has no monetary value otherwise.
You know,
Voucher.
like paper money.
Who
Yeah.
uses paper money? That's ridiculous.
Therefore, we are paying to cross the bridge.
Don't worry, we'll scalp
Wait,
it.
what?
It's fine.
No.
Continue.
Just show him the coin.
But we gotta give him the coin.
I don't know. Do you?
Do we?
I don't know. Do you?
I don't know. Do we?
I don't know.
Second
Do you?
item.
I blame you for this.
Thank you for this. All right. Second item.
Just call me Maui.
What?
Your Majesty.
You're welcome.
Whoa.
No. Second thing.
Second thing.
Second. Yeah. Oh.
Figland. Figland. Water. Water.
He's gonna have cotton mouth any moment. Looks like a map.
Cecil, what did you give him? Was that the extra potent?
Cecil, don't screw with that low rent shit.
It's true.
Cecil has
That looks
standards.
like a map. I'll take that. I won't
Yeah.
use
It's
it,
a
Turtle.
what? Yes, a map.
Thanks. Here.
No. Your Majesty.
It doesn't make any sense. Is your realm upside down?
Exhale. Exhale.
There you go, Cecil.
Oh, thanks. You're such a good translator. This is a really...
Figland.
I think he could have just told
Figland,
us to
let's
go
Figland.
straight.
Hi.
Yeah.
Figland.
Ah, yes.
Not a
What?
whole lot of branching
Keep this away from your
Smoke this.
king. You might want to. No, do not smoke this.
It'll make him sleep.
No,
What? Who? When? Who sleep? What?
Your Majesty is a little bit inebriated now. Get him some water.
What did you do to the king?
We did
nothing.
nothing.
He did it
Hey,
himself.
give me my joint. Did you take my joint? Why would you do that? Thank you.
What is this magic you
Here.
bring to our realm?
Have some.
Oh, you gotta give it.
You inhale it.
Smells earthy.
It's delicious.
Like a mushroom.
Yeah. Now hold it. And then exhale. Thank you. And pass it along.
What's it supposed to do?
Fine.
You'll see.
Oh, Figlin.
What?
I'm so sorry.
What?
You're so damn wound up.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
It's fine. What? Why did you have me smoke something that tastes like dank wood,
Socks.
grass? What the hell was the point of this?
It's fine.
Nothing, Figlin.
What? What? What?
You gotta get your heart checked at some point. I'll worry about you.
My heart was broken a long time ago. Don't you bring that up to me.
I meant more like, like palpitations, maybe ulcers, maybe like a high blood pressure.
What is this
a good
witchcraft you
healer,
speak of?
a good healer, can fix some of that right up for you.
Fix what? I'm fine.
Hey, Cecil, do you see anything on that map? Cecil.
Cecil, exhale.
And and the king says, I had that made quickly for you, so you know
I know.
how to get there.
You go straight.
Yes, but you got to go cross the river Zwei. Okay, there's a bridge across the river Zwei.
Just
And
stay
then
to the
across
left.
the
Just kind of stay to the left.
across the Dreadmire Forest.
Yes, but
That's a real inviting name.
yeah, it's right on the nose.
And up to Blight Mountain.
Yeah, but don't. Hey, stop at Melkir. They've got great candies there.
Oh, that's the
Little-
little village right outside the Dreadmire Forest.
Yes, it's fantastic. It's wonderful.
It's fantastic. All right. I don't know why my accent just
Are there
keeps
any
changing.
other
It's just evolving.
dangers
It's
that we
an
need to be aware
ever-evolving
of?
Thing.
What do you
Wait,
mean?
don't worry about it. Don't
Orcs.
Forget about
Bugbears. Monsters. Anything that's guarding the Dreadmile Forest.
Why, you
it.
scared?
Man, bear, pigs.
You afraid?
Druids,
Do I look
perhaps?
afraid?
I don't know. You're the one asking me.
I'm trying to get prepared.
Yeah?
I blame you.
You're welcome.
Witherns,
We don't know what their
worms,
local ecology
griffins,
is, so we're just trying to gauge what to prepare for.
What do you mean?
Whomping willows.
Ecology.
We should just ask Figlin.
Yes. Figlin,
Yes, what? What's going on?
dangers in the Dreadmile Forest, please.
Lots.
Really.
Flora or fauna or magic?
Yes?
Other. Oh.
Kobolds, lizard men, spiders, lions, bears.
Oh my.
Oh.
Druids?
I don't know. I haven't been there in a while.
Interesting.
What?
Is there any chance we can get requisitions
Looking
before
for
we
new
go?
supplier, that's
Oh,
all.
what?
Arms.
What do you need?
Better armor, maybe a better weapon.
I can check.
Anything helps. I'd rather just get there in one piece.
Sure. What kind
Thank-
of weapon would you like?
Actually, I'm good on a weapon, but if I can get something better
So you
than
just
this...
asked me for weapons and then you tell me you're good
Well-
on weapons. What are you doing to me?
Can I borrow the trowel?
Not. Yes, if you can take it.
Well, if you have any enchanted greatsword, if you have an enchanter...
We do, but I can't get. It'll take a while for that to.
I didn't know if you guys had any stocked enchanted greatswords. I mean, something this big. It's probably like the size of a human.
No. But maybe when you come back, I could arrange
Well,
something.
what we're gonna need some. I mean, because this looks like more than a 1 day's trip.
Yep.
So we're
It's about 3 to 4 days.
So we're probably gonna need some sleeping supplies for making camp
Sure.
and some rations for food. This
Food
is why
like
I'm the
pastries. We
leader.
got a great pastry chef.
No,
No.
something that's gonna keep in our backpacks,
Okay.
like Limbus
Brownies will
bread.
keep at least a few days.
What is bread? Where are you?
Hardtack.
I'm not gonna ask anymore. I don't know what you guys have in your land.
Jerky.
Oh yeah, we got jerky.
He's a jerky.
Anything else?
And also some drink.
Some drink.
Sigmund!
Yeah, Sigmund's got the good stuff.
We're gonna need camping supplies, is what I'm saying.
Supplies! Stat now!
Are we walking?
Do you have any spare horses?
Sure.
And there you go, 4 horses. 3 horses and a
Can
pony.
you send messages over long distances?
What?
With carrier pigeons.
Puffs her 3-foot self up as much as she possibly can. Levy, I can ride a horse. As long as the saddle is accommodating.
If we have some way to message you when we get there to give you a confirmation or denial of whether or not your brother is there, that way we don't have to come all the way back to tell you.
That'd be
need a pony.
That'd be super rad, man. You tell me how that happens, and we'll do it.
Okay, hang on a second. Hang
You
on
do
a
that.
second.
I'm gonna try to get this
Hang on
trowel.
a second. So you're not stooping the dragon?
No, what? No. What? No. What? No. 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 I hate that beast.
Really?
Really.
Yeah, that doesn't mean you can't be stooping her.
Think thou dost protest
I-
too much.
Kind of think I'm a little bit of a nice guy. I don't know. I don't need to be.
What does that have to do with anything?
I don't know.
Age stooping.
What? What? What?
Angry sex is a thing, you know.
Could your brother?
Okay. All right, hang on. I'm getting messaged by like 3 different people. Can you retweet this thing? Yes, I will retweet this thing as soon as I find it.
Could your brother be stooping?
I highly doubt that.
I'm just saying. I don't need a pony.
We all despise that beast.
Sure you do. Uh-huh.
All right. We'll take
What
it.
this tells me is they're all stooping her.
All right.
Why does everyone have stupid on the brain?
What?
It's been a while.
What?
Nothing.
Do you know when
Let's
the
just-
last time I came across another gnome was?
So, you got some supplies. You got your map. You got that cool coin in my face.
Gonna try to take the trowel.
Sure.
Okay.
You can put your hand around it.
Uh-oh.
You take 4 points of damage.
Okay.
It
Go ahead.
doesn't move, but you feel a shock coming down from your hand. You feel shock going through your entire body. Yeah,
What?
man, I would not touch that.
You want me to heal you or something?
Cause check it out. I can.
Can you take the shield?
I can take stuff out of the shield.
You can touch the object.
Yeah.
You
Are
want
we
her to
trying to steal their treasured objects?
What? Try to steal? I asked.
Did you say that we could?
What?
Did he?
I asked if I could take the trowel. He said you can try, so I did.
Oh. Well, does that same offer apply to the shield?
Yeah, go for it. I don't give a shit. I mean, do
If-
what you
I
gotta
mean-
do.
Cecil, if you want to, be careful because
I
it
don't
clearly
really need a shield.
There you go.
Lenny's just gonna be standing and just like, you know what's gonna happen when you try.
Well, you're both tieflings, right? You're a tiefling too, right?
I already got a shot to the heart.
No, what I'm saying is that
And you're to blame.
You give love
A bad name. All right,
Bad
there.
name.
Now we've got it all out of our system. I'm saying maybe the reason she can touch the lava bit is because of her tieflingness, but it doesn't mean she can pick up the shield. So it's okay if you don't want to try.
I just don't see the point.
All right.
What do I need a shield for?
I don't know.
I don't need a shield. You don't need a shield. Lenny! Lenny!
I'm not gonna touch that. You know what's gonna happen? I'll just burn myself.
Lenny!
My lords. What would happen if I attempted to take that?
Lenny!
It might hurt a little. Is all I'm saying.
Lenny!
Well, let's you do it. Is it because of your bloodline?
Lenny!
Yeah.
Lenny!
Are you just saying that because I said that?
Yeah.
Lenny!
No.
Lenny!
Holy shit, I'm hearing
Lenny!
what is going on right now.
You're hearing my life.
Lenny.
Lenny!
Lenny.
It's like bouncing back and forth in my brain.
Lenny!
Lenny.
Lenny! Lenny!
Are you gonna stop if I do it?
Lenny, just acknowledge it and it will stop, Lenny.
Guess what?
Hi.
Was that so hard? Something smells delicious. It's very distracting.
It's those
I think
brownies.
it's fried tiefling.
Well, if we
right, well,
if we need to do reconnaissance, we should probably leave soon.
Yeah.
The first 48 hours are the most important.
So let's get our
Dun dun.
all right. Well, let's get our supplies together, and we can head out.
You asked for better armor.
Yes, that's the royal armor that probably will not let me touch it. Will you be happy if I burn myself as well? Is that what you want? You want me to hurt myself?
I'm gonna go with no,
Trust me.
but it's a better shield.
Yes, this is just a basic shield. That's a magical shield that's passed down from king to king. That clearly is one of the best shields you can get in this land.
Wait
Does
a second. So you can touch it because of your blood, because of your bloodline, right?
Yeah.
And these things are probably pretty valuable, right?
Yeah.
Can your brother touch them?
I don't know.
So let's say
Seriously?
maybe
Like growing up, you
somebody
never
wanted to
dared
get
him
their
to?
hands on some
Seriously, I don't believe
powerful,
that for a second.
legendary weaponry.
What?
That's
there's
actually
Can't
kind of
touch
smart.
themselves. I'm just saying.
What? I'm not
I
touching
can tell
myself in
ya-
front of you guys. What?
I'm saying
Oh my goodness, TMI.
that I just, if my family were planning this, we'd snatch the brother and use him. He seems very manipulatable. Manipulate.
But why wouldn't they just have him take the stuff?
Manipulatable.
I just hear
Why
about
would-
nipple right now.
Why?
Manipulable.
Why wouldn't they just have him
'Cause they
take the
can't.
stuff? But if they've got the brother,
But they have to convince him to take it.
why?
Maybe they want it
Maybe they could just
to
use
harness
his
its magic
hand.
power.
They could just use his hands.
Maybe they can't.
Why not?
I don't know magic.
How much hit points do I
That's
have?
not how that works.
Maybe it requires you actually grabbing it instead of someone putting on your hand like a damn skin suit and reaching out and
I
grabbing
think I
it.
actually wrote
That's
down
not what
my
I'm
points.
talking about. That's disturbed.
I'm just saying. I'm running through the possibilities in my head.
It's funny, but that's
Oh, there it
disturbed.
is. 11.
It's 11.
There could be a reason that he was taken.
It's a legitimate plausibility. I'll put it down in the book. I pull out a parchment that's the size of my hand, flip it open.
Whoa, that's cool.
I had a custom made. You like it?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. If we ever
What's
get
this?
back,
Spiral.
it allows for quick flipping, so you doesn't need to go back and forth.
Yeah.
So once we get back to my realm, I will hook you up with a quilt maker. He can make this for you.
Yes, boy, I like spirals.
Your Majesty, maybe you should go take a nap. It. I don't know what's going on.
I'm feeling great.
Hi guys, sorry. Season 1 Anna is apparently sitting over there.
Yeah.
I didn't sing, okay? I made puns, and good puns at that. I worked very hard to pun.
It was punishment.
Lists of puns. Spreadsheets of puns.
Puns of the devil's humor.
Puns upon puns.
That's why you're playing a demon now.
This is like reincarnation for your puns.
I see how this is. I see how it's gonna go down. See if I back you up again.
That's rough. That is rough.
Nope.
Man, that's RL transmitting right into game.
No. Ali.
I feel like this is a good time for a scene transition.
And you just see the king just like kind of sliding back in his throne.
Figlin.
Whoa, what up? Yeah, wait.
You might want to get your king to bed and get him some pastries. Lots of pastries.
Water. He's gonna have water. He's gonna have some
And water.
mouth.
We got the best pastries.
That's debatable.
What do you mean it's debatable? You know, I mean, I've had them delivered to your room every day.
I get this all the time. Until people have, it's fine. Yeah, they're great. Let's move on.
Okay.
Well, we're not good enough. Our pastries aren't good enough.
You're going to cause an interdimensional incident because of
Your
pastries.
pastries are perfectly good enough.
Just good enough, not
That is a
wonderful.
truthful
I think they're
statement.
wonderful. We had, you know how long we searched?
Your pastries are most likely the best pastries in all of this realm.
Yeah.
See,
Good
I'm
enough, let's
wily.
Good job, Cecil. Good
Let's
job.
just go. I just make a gesture.
Lenny!
What?
Don't you want the shield?
No.
Lenny!
Would it make you guys happy if I just touch the shield? Would that stop this?
No.
No!
It wouldn't stop it. I know this.
Stop it from me.
No, but it's worth trying.
Lenny.
Yes.
Lenny.
Yes.
You're my main man here. I can't handle this if you touch that thing and then drop dead. Because you're very high strung anyways. I worry about your blood pressure too. You and Figlin both. You need to find yourself a nice healer, some nice herbs. I'm not talking about
There's
like
like a little thing talking right now, and it's
Yeah.
amazing.
Don't say that around.
What?
What
What-
did
what-
you just say?
Nothing about. No.
What did you say?
No.
Nothing.
What
He
did
said
you
nothing.
say?
He said he
What
should
did you
take the
call
shield.
me? What did you call me?
I said
What
I
did
want.
you say?
I
Did
said
you
I
say
wanted
I'm
a little
short?
pastry.
Did you say I'm tiny? Did you say
I'm gonna
so
pick up
minuscule
Alice
that
and
you
begin-
can't even see me?
Have a
Did
good
you
day,
say I'm
Elise, and as carry her
Did
out.
you say flailing over his shoulder? Alice is like, I'm here to amuse you.
Yep, it's time to go.
The king doesn't know how close to death he just got.
You think that?
No. Onward to getting ready to go to the bridge to go see Plock and Circumstance. No one? Really? Plock and Never mind. I hate you all.
All right.
So when we go back to the room,
Yep.
Cecil is going to try and take a little clipping of the plant, and as though trying to get it to root by placing it in water,
Sure.
she's going to puncture the lid of the vessel containing one of the weird
Starfinders.
stuff, and put it in there so that it
God, why do I
has
smell
something to
weed down?
root in.
Anyways, so you're gonna actually clip a little bit of the plant itself. So as
Smell
you
garlic.
clip the plant, you notice that the stem is almost like a braid, and it's a braid of several different colors.
This is interesting. This is interesting.
Do you want to specifically peel out one of the colors? There's blue, red, yellow, orange, and black.
None of these are helpful.
She's actually trying to grow weed. I just realized.
You're darn right I am.
I'm sorry. Where is the
using
surprise
science.
coming from?
I shouldn't be
science?
surprised.
Player goals.
What is this? Week 3, week 4? Where is it coming from?
I don't think any of these are going to help. This is perplexing. This is perplexing.
You can pull out any
Where
one
are
of
the cannabinoids?
I mean, you
What
can
I
pull them
wanna
all
know.
out and plant them, but you have the choice of pulling out the ribbons out of the stem.
I want to get like just a clipping of the whole thing if
The whole thing?
possible, and like, yeah.
Okay, so you can clip it and then put all of the ribbons down into the soil
Excellent.
so they grow.
Excellent.
It's not okay.
I feel like we're taking part in a really, really weird version of Johnny Appleseed.
Yeah. No. Maybe.
Cecil marijuana seed.
Ginny cannabis.
Interesting.
It does explain the pot on the head.
It's not on the head, it's on the mind. It's the pot is on my mind. It's not a pot on my head. That's not how this works. Good try though. Let's go.
Moving on.
We're off to see
Alright.
the wizard.
So, have we been given 4 horses or 3 horses and a pony?
Are you going outside now to check?
Yeah, I figure we're
Yeah,
gonna get our.
after we get packed up.
Sure.
Yeah.
You head outside, and there are 3 horses and a pony.
Alius tries to climb up on one of the horses.
Make me a dex check.
Acrobatics. Do acrobatics.
Actually, hold on.
That's no good.
Oh, it's no good. It's fitting though.
Okay.
Well,
What'd you
it's 7 if it's straight dex.
That's gonna give me to do something. I'm gonna give you advantage on this
Okay.
because you're gonna get it. You can have inspiration because
My righteous anger. And be given a fucking pony.
but also the best way to tell your trait is to tell me to do something, or to get me to do something is tell me I
Yeah,
can't.
yeah, yeah. Oh, true.
So
true.
you're playing off of that. So I'm giving you inspiration for it if you want to spend it.
I rolled a 4 and then I rolled a 1. So
She's
that
not making it.
no.
So you had a 7 was after your
7.
modifier.
Yeah, 7 if it's just straight dex.
So you walk up to do you have acrobatics?
Yeah.
Okay. So you walk up to one horse that is black, jet black, with a jet black mane and a jet black tail, gray hooves, and it is bridled and it has a saddle. And you walk up and you grasp your hands on the bridle that is hanging down.
I use Mage Hand to help her out. Like when it becomes clear that she's having trouble. So
So-
carry on.
So you actually use the bridle as almost as a rope, and your feet are climbing up the side of the horse. It's like you're scaling a rock wall. And then but you halfway through, you start to struggle, and your hands are slowly falling down, but then you feel something on your butt start to push you up, and almost like you have a second wind, and you can roll me another dex check.
I'm gonna do it with another dice. There we go. So just Dex.
Yep.
14.
And you're climbing and you're climbing and you're climbing, and it's just getting easier and easier because you just feel this push coming from below, and you don't understand. There's nothing behind you or underneath you, and you just jump right over and saddle onto the horse.
With legs kind of out
Yep.
because it's a regular horse and I'm a 3-foot tall dwarf.
How are you going to
But-
control the horse?
I'm gonna do fine, Lenny. I grab the reins and I hold on to that thing in
All
the
right,
front.
let's do a test ride. Let's walk around this little villa really quick. I'm just looking out for your safety. Just really quick.
I could ride the horse, Lenny.
I'm just saying,
I'm gonna start riding the horse.
Okay, roll me an animal handling. It's
So-
a wisdom. You would add your wisdom
Right,
modifier.
or
Yeah.
subtract it.
Yeah,
Or
subtract it. So it's 16.
Oh,
16?
wow.
Yeah.
So,
Tell me I can't fucking do it, Lenny.
I'll give you another set of inspiration for that.
Oh, let's see if I can roll a 20. I did! I rolled a 20! Don't tell me what I can't do!
And this is why I want your character sheets. So, after you get up, you take the bridle and just pull it around the horse. You whip it. You clank your knee underneath your knees to the horse because your feet won't make it to the horse's.
I sort of hop on it.
Yeah. And it just takes off, and you're riding it in circles around Lenny. Literally just riding circles around him. And then you get to a point where you pull back on the bridle in front of Lenny's face, and the horse rears up on 2 feet, on 2 hooves, and is kicking out its front hooves at Lenny. And you slam to the ground, and as the horse slams back down, you just feel a gush of air that blows out, and Lenny, it just blows through your hair.
Any more questions, Lenny?
Cecil hops on one of the other horses.
I will get on the pony.
So you
not what I wanted.
hop on the pony. As you actually walk near this pony, for some reason it looks at you for a second and then kind of nudges its nose into your chest. And then you see its hoof kind of scratch back and forth on the ground.
Aw. Made a new friend.
And you hop right on. But your feet are now almost touching the ground as you ride this little pony.
And that's
Your
why I
little
wanted Lenny to ride it.
I don't think I could actually physically fit onto a pony.
I don't. You think you would kill the pony?
That poor pony.
Please tell me the last horse is like at least a larger horse.
Huh?
Please tell me the last horse is a larger horse.
You'll easily be able to ride this horse.
Okay.
It's more like a Clydesdale.
Okay.
They knew your size going into this endeavor, so
Okay.
you have a war horse essentially.
Sweet. Well then, shall we?
Cecil is going to ride hers reclined on its back, like backwards, kind of leaning against its neck, its feet up on its rump.
Let's do this.
I'm gonna pick my knees up and ride it like a Japanese motorcycle.
Awesome.
could
We got
have-
this.
I'm just saying you could probably ask for a horse.
This is fine.
All right then.
Nah, later we're gonna make them take turns.
So you start to take off down the side of the citadel, and you follow it as the same way you came up, and you're circling around and around the citadel. But now,
Wait! Let's stop at the aquarium!
We have a mission. When you get back, we'll have aquarium.
Let's
No.
stop at the aquarium!
No, when we come back.
Aquarium!
When we come back.
Aquarium!
Time-sensitive kidnapping.
It's the age of the aquarium! We have to go!
Time. I'm
Ow.
gonna pretend I didn't hear that. Time-sensitive
It's the
kidnapping.
aquarium! I demand aquarium! Look, if I'm going on this expedition and we're all probably gonna die, we should at least hit up the aquarium first. It's mysterious.
Hey, let's go to the aquarium.
See?
To the horse.
See?
and you see the horse kind of, the
Sally
pony
gets it.
tilts his head back and just shakes between your knees. No.
Aquarium!
What's in the aquarium?
Aquarium! Ooh. Aquarium!
But that's all you get out of the horse.
Well, I don't suppose.
Apparently there's owls in the aquarium.
I don't suppose my
Ooh.
speak with small beasts
It's
would
an
work
owlarium.
on the pony.
Roll me. I will let you try that. You're going to have disadvantage and roll an animal handling.
Okay. 6 and an 8, so a 5.
You look at the pony, and you kind of see his eyes widen as you start to look at him, and then he just turns away.
Rejected.
Aquarium!
It almost seems like he was upset you didn't want to ride him.
You snub the pony will snub you.
It's fair. It's fair.
Aquarium! Go
What time
to
is it?
the aquarium.
It's about noon.
Aquarium!
How long will it take it to get to Plock?
To get to the
Aquarium.
bridge, it's
Yeah.
going to take you a half a day.
Half a day.
Aquarium!
If we spend a half hour at the aquarium, we'll be able to make it there before sundown.
Aquarium!
Fine, half hour.
Yay! I'm going to the aquarium!
Thanks, Dad.
I hope they have a gift shop.
Is
We're
it?
going to the
Is
aquarium.
this a completely normal aquarium?
So you will ride down the citadel to the point where you see the entrance into the archway carved in sapphire into the aquarium.
It's an aquarium.
And you see
with no fishes.
The age of aquarium.
This is what I had to deal with every day.
Feel the fun flow through. Yes, embrace it.
you see a pedestal in front of the entrance to the aquarium, and there's a little gnome that is perched on a stand behind it, so he is higher than the pedestal.
I don't know, he doesn't look so little to me.
And he
Like a
says,
gnome.
1 silver apiece to enter the aquarium?
Do you know who we are?
Yes,
We're special.
I know. But not special enough that you don't owe me 1 silver apiece.
What kind of place is this?
I'm just gonna pass a gold piece and want
This
change.
This
Cause
is ridiculous. This is... Letty!
So, 4 tickets.
8 tickets.
we're not gonna take the horses in there.
Yes, we do.
Okay, 5 tickets. The pony's coming with me.
No animals in the building
not
besides
an
the
animal.
ones we keep.
It'll be fine.
Where are the fishes?
The what?
The fishes.
What are you talking about, fishes?
The fishes. It's an aquarium. Where are the fishes?
We don't keep fishes in an aquarium. Why would we ever do that?
What do you
think
have
here?
in the aquarium?
You just bought tickets. Why don't you go and find out?
Because I'm asking you.
I decide, get off my mount and walk in. If we're gonna
Are there no brochures?
Cecil, 24 minutes.
There's no.
We'll be back in a few
brochures,
minutes.
There's no maps.
Pet the pony.
There's not even a hint of what's in your aquarium if it's not fishes.
Cecil, 22 and a half minutes.
What's
Yes.
inside the aquarium? You must tell me.
Come in and find out, Cecil.
I need to know.
There are all sorts of oddities, beasts, things we need to keep safe from the outside world.
Cecil, 21 minutes.
Why would we keep fishes in the aquarium?
That's what you keep in aquariums. It's true. It's true. You keep fishes in aquariums.
Do you guys want to go in?
I'm already
Yeah.
in.
Going in.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab her by the hem
Excuse
and
me.
pull her in behind me.
Excuse me, I'm having a conversation. It's important they don't understand what aquariums are for.
That gnome don't know shit. Let's go.
It's clear.
It may mean something different here.
That's clear too. They need
Are
to
there-
be
are there-
re-educated.
Are there
Manipools?
manacles,
Animals?
Manacles?
manatees,
Mantis.
Manta rays?
mantises,
Mantises?
I'm so confused right now. What's in there?
What's in there?
Fishes.
What's in the aquarium? What's in the
So
aquarium?
you start to walk in, and as you walk in, the lights dim. It gets darker and darker the further you walk in. But then the walls become brighter and brighter, and you can see that there are beasts that are solidified in sapphire.
Aw, this is sad.
like the La Brea tar pits, except
Sapphire.
Fire.
Sully, you see one beast that is this giant circle with an eye and a mouth on it, and then it has tentacles coming up out of its head.
Wait, circle or sphere?
Sphere. with eyeballs that are on each of these
I'm
tentacles.
just gonna just grab him,
Poke it!
slowly pull away.
Poke it.
No, don't poke it. No,
poking it!
no,
Poking it!
no
It
pokey.
seems like a great
Cecil starts
No!
climbing
No!
over
No, Cecil! No,
Steering
Cecil!
contest.
No, Cecil!
No, don't stare at it.
No, Cecil! No!
barriers.
What are you doing, Cecil?
She's climbing over whatever barriers there are.
No, she's gonna do it with a gnome dragging behind her.
So
trying to
you
stop
have
her.
now
Yeah.
climbed up on top of Alius's head. And
no, Cecil!
this-
No, Cecil! No!
This thing is before you,
No,
encased
Cecil.
in the sapphire.
No, Cecil! No, Cecil!
So you so you tap on the wall on the sapphire, and you see the 7 eyes that are on the ends of these tentacles off of its head just all stare at you.
Oh my goodness, that's so cool.
All right, at that point, I'm gonna reach over. I'm gonna lift them both up over my shoulder and try to back away.
Hey, it's looking at me.
I do not look at it.
It must be really expensive for you to go to an ophthalmologist.
And you don't hear anything back, or you don't see anything happen.
These poor creatures. These poor creatures. It's beautiful.
Are you happy? Can we go now?
It was in the eye of
Can we go?
the thing there.
Yeah,
Whatever that was.
Yeah.
It was in its eye. It
Yeah.
was really pretty.
yeah.
I take a look
Yeah,
at Allie, and then I just make a nod
I guess
toward.
beauty
It's
is
in
in
the
the
eye
eye
of
of the
whatever that
beholder.
thing was.
No. I'm done. I
Yes. Feel the funds flow through you. Yes.
quit. No.
Nope.
I give up.
Devil's humor. Devil's humor.
Or at the very least, tieflings.
Nope.
It's tieflings humor.
You are no better. No.
Tieflings and
Tieflings.
half-elves.
All right. Can we go back to our horses now?
Yes.
No. Onward. Onward, fine steed.
How long has it been?
Plenty on that.
It's been about 10 minutes in.
I said
Onward.
fine, but I'm not letting you down. So I'm carrying her as we go to the next exhibit.
So the next exhibit you come to, Cecil, you see a humanoid figure the size of Alius, but its skin is made of rock, and you can see in between the rocks that compose its body and its hands and the top of its head, it looks like there's flame and lava inside that is being suspended in animation.
Whoa.
I'm gonna poke it.
I stand farther away.
I'm gonna poke it.
Squirms out of his hold.
You can let me down. I feel no need to poke
Alright,
it.
I will let Alius down.
Yep.
So you tap on the sapphire, and you see this
I'm gonna poke it.
little humanoid figure start to grin, and you see its mouth open so wide it looks like a jack-o'-lantern's mouth.
I'm gonna lift up Sully as well.
Hey, rock on, dude.
How strong are you?
I have a strength 19.
Oh, well then. Never mind then.
He's as strong as I am pretty.
There.
And I hasn't been 30 minutes yet.
You're
Onward.
you're at about
Let's go.
20 minutes.
Let's go.
Fine.
And the next
one. Next exhibit. This time I'm gonna
Yeah.
stand firm in the way that they cannot touch it.
I'm gonna squirm out. I'm very wily.
The next exhibit down, this one is even more odd than the first two that you see. You see a cube that has 2 eyes, a mustache, and a smiling face on it. Extending from the cube are 2 arms that are almost stick arms. They look like a stick figure's arms. And it's holding a bow in its hands, and you see wings, white wings coming off the back of the cube.
I'm gonna touch it.
And it has the same kind of thin legs that go down and form into feet that are almost in the shape of a iron, that like an iron that you would.
I'm gonna touch it.
I'm gonna.
I want to reboot it. I want to reboot it.
Let me touch it, Lenny.
Have you ever held a kitten that doesn't want to be held?
2 kittens.
That are also roughly about like 6 feet in size.
I feel like I'm not gonna be able
Dice
to
are
hold him back.
rolling.
23 acrobatics to escape.
Just skip
Oh
one.
my god,
Natural
she
20.
got a natural 20.
They're
Okay, so Cecil, you
So sorry,
see
Lenny.
Sully. His eyes are glowing with just passion to see this oddity.
I'm
And
gonna touch it.
you push him out of the way, and he goes flying, and you go right up to the sapphire, and you start dinging on the glass. And as that happens, you hear a click and a ticking, almost like a clock, and it's click, 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 click.
Excellent.
And then
Cecil.
Excellent.
Cecil.
you see a
Cecil.
lens come down and go over one
How do
eye.
I free you?
Cecil, no!
And you
How
just
do I
see the
free
eyes
you?
searching throughout the lens and looking at you,
No, Cecil.
looking at
How do I
everybody in the
free
party.
you?
Cecil, no.
I want to let you out.
Cecil, no!
How do I let you
Cecil, it
out?
will kill us.
No, it's fine.
Cecil, no.
This
No,
one's
it's not fine.
friendly.
No, Cecil, no, it's not friendly.
And then
Let
you
me
see
hear it. No, friendly.
you see the arms and the legs retract back into the box.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to
Internal.
scare you. Onward. Next exhibit.
30 minutes are up.
And she is off to the next exhibit.
Cecil, we gotta go!
What did I land in front of? Huh? What did I land in front of?
You landed in front. You look up from the ground, and you see a giant, almost serpent-like creature. When you see it come to its face, its skin flares out into almost a cobra head. It's black in color, but running from the top of its head down its spine is red scales.
Yeah.
And you just see all that this creature can do is open its mouth,
This is so sad.
and you see fangs.
Neat.
This is sad. This is sad. It's like going to the zoo. It's no good. Next exhibit, please.
An aquarium is always like going to the zoo. It's a zoo.
It's sad.
And
Come on, Cecil, our time's up. Let's
then
go.
you see the little gnome come walking in. He's like, "Are you having fun?"
No, it's sad. Let's go poke the
Why
next
is it
one.
sad? There's nothing sad about this place.
They're trapped here.
What's trapped here?
Scary freaking things.
Exhibits.
No, it's good that you keep them trapped here. You shouldn't allow the public in. This is very dangerous. It's definitely a hazard. Cecil, let's go.
And he snaps his finger and the images just disappear.
That's ridiculous. What kind of place is this?
They're just images of
Aliu sits down.
creatures.
This is ridiculous. I want my money back.
What?
I want my money back.
You saw creatures.
That's it. We're leaving. No, we didn't. We saw illusions of creatures. That's not creatures.
I can bring them back?
We paid
No.
to see creatures, not illusions of creatures. Totally different.
I don't find the distinction any
my
different.
money back.
I reach into my pocket and
This is
give an extra
ridiculous.
couple
I want to
of
file a
silvers
formal complaint.
for the headache.
Thank you.
Formal complaint.
And he tosses you a silver.
That's not what happened. You were given a gold. You were overpaid, and we were undersold or something. I don't know, but this is terrible. This is horrible. This was false advertising.
Mr.
You mean to tell me that first you come in here and you say you're upset about what's going on, and then I tell you there's nothing to be upset about, and I show you why, and then you're mad and upset again?
Yes.
You make
He never
no
told
sense.
us what was inside. We had to come in to see. And I will walk out happily.
That's a good point. It's still depressing.
Why?
Be nicer to your illusions.
And she leaves.
Lenny.
I pick up Allie, put her on my shoulder.
Lenny, this has been exhausting.
Illusions are people too.
And she leans on Lenny's head. She said, Lenny, we haven't even started and I'm already exhausted.
So by the time they all get out, Cecil is on her horse, which is pointed firmly at the bakery.
Let's go.
I'm going to get on my...
Put me on my horse, Lenny.
I'll put her on a horse, I'll get on my Clydesdale, and I'm going to go grab the bridle of Cecil's, and then begin
Hey.
turning it towards
wrong
the
direction.
exit. We have a journey to begin.
That's the wrong direction.
We have an adventure to start.
Cannot enjoy an adventure on an empty stomach.
Think
To the
about
bakery first.
onward.
Aliu's
Bakery, to the bakery.
The pastries are on the way.
No, the candies are on the way.
No.
As they're confused, I'm just going to kick my horse and begin
It was
riding
more
it
than
with all
than the bakery. It's on the way out of town.
From the tavern.
You three see
Totally
Lenny
different.
just go flying down the Citadel Road.
Lenny?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, he's taking the bridle. He took her bridle.
Yeah.
Excuse me, this is not a comfortable ride. We're going too fast. Slow down. Lenny, there's a speed limit.
I'll lift my spear up to
Lenny!
adventure.
There's a speed limit. You're breaking the law, Lenny.
Fortune!
Lenny, your gods are going to be upset that you're disorderly breaking the law. Speed limit. Slow down.
He's not a beat cop.
I think I broke Lenny.
You all right there, AJ?
You brought this upon yourself.
I did. I could have gotten a desk job.
Something within you calls to you, AJ, every time. You're like,
Is it the ocean?
how do I be the
The
dad?
ocean calls to me.
How do I be the dad in this scenario?
How far does it go?
it's deep, inner yearning to be the father.
It calls to me.
I need booze.
And that's what you got. You got problem children. That was just do it again. Just do it again. Just do it again. Two more. There we go. There we go.
No one knows how far it goes.
to the bridge.
So you ride down the rest of the Citadel, and you come to where the road actually flattens out. The Sapphire Road down the Citadel flattens out, and you can see that you're still well 150 feet above the land down below. But there is a ramp that spirals down that you can take. And as you go down that ramp, you notice that the ramp itself is not sapphire anymore, but dirt and clay.
Huh. Okay.
And you can see the wall that's to your right as you spiral down it is also that of rock.
They just got lazy with the trowel.
And you make it down to the ground, so to speak, after twirling down and spiraling around the mountain. And before you is a plain, just plains, and the main
boring.
road. Huh?
It's pretty boring.
Yeah,
You say pretty plain.
pretty plain, as they say.
But
After half a day's journey on the main road, you see this bridge that the king had spoken of, and it's made of finely hewn marble. On each side, there is a pillar on the left and right sides on the front of the bridge that go up about 15 feet in the air. And it's carved in a very iconic style of, or ionic style of small pillars cut inside of the pillar. And you see a figure. As you get closer, you see what you would assume is Plock sitting down in the middle of the bridge with his legs crossed. Yeah.
Is he an ogre or a troll or an orc?
You know that even though the king in his inebriated state, he was correct, or he was right in one of those three choices, and it is an ogre.
He's an ogre. An ogre bridge troll.
Or
Troll
just
is
an ogre.
occupation, not a species.
That's why I said he's a bridge troll.
But troll
Yep.
is a race. There are trolls all the time.
Don't
They
be
regenerate
racist.
parts.
You know, like an aquarium is where you keep fish.
Touche.
So, as you get closer,
Hey, Plop!
and so as you get closer and say that, you see him rolling dice back and forth, two D6s in one hand and a D10 in the other, and you see him throw his hands in the air and says, "I won!"
He's got nobody to play with.
What did you win?
And that's where we'll end for this.
What? What?
We're ending right when I was finding out what the game is.
He's what?
We're ending.
You didn't tell him what the game is?
No!
You are the troll, sir.
And I just lost the game.
Oh, you bastard.
Ooh. Pretty good roll.
I've also just lost the game. Well, damn it.
If you guys watch the C Team this week on Hyper RPG, you will see this game being played. It's one that Jerry and Holkins and I made up as for the C Team, and we're putting it into this world as well too. So check out the C Team on Thursday, and you'll see the game being played.
I
It's
want
a
to know
dice
what the
game
game.
you play with yourself.
But that's all I got for advertisements.
Nice.
Nice. Oh, all right. I guess we start this way this time.
So you guys want to say what you got going on for the week?
I'm going to be writing this week's Liquid Tabletop.
Oh, nice.
And who are you?
Oh, I'm Joe.
We're outroing.
Oh, sorry. No, I'm Joe. I'm the DM for Liquid Tabletop. My social things are down here. Second and fourth Saturdays here on the Divvy Loots.
Hi. Again, I'm Algernon Bolden. This week, let's see. I'm going to watch fireworks tomorrow, and then I'm going to week for more Divi Loots.
You or me?
I
Me?
thought he was gonna go.
Oh, are
but,
you gonna
but
go?
no, he
Go for
doesn't.
it.
I
Okay.
go. Hi. I'm Anna Geeks. I'm taking a few days off from broadcasting for a little staycation holiday kind of thing, and to work on a crowdfunding campaign that'll launch next week for Vogue.
Well, I think it forms. It starts
Geek
here.
Space
It starts
TV.
here, and then you vogue into it, right?
Geek
Like you
Space
vogue out of
TV.
it.
Follow Geek Space TV on the Twitters, and it will lead you to the Discord, which will also lead you to all the fun things that
Like a
we're up
treasure
to
map.
as they get announced. Yeah. And then later in the week, starting Wednesday, I'll be broadcasting on my own channel, Anna Geeks, on the Twitch.
So, this has been a lot of fun. I am Lizzie the Bold. You can find me on my own channel at Lizzie the Bold, here on Twitter on Thursdays at 7 p.m. I think is when I start with my spoopy games. I'm playing Claire right now, which is a indie game. Pretty awesome, actually, so far. And on Sundays starting at 1 p.m. all times Pacific, where I do things that aren't spoopy, except for this past week when I've been dealing with some medical stuff, so I didn't this week. But this week, we're going to back on it. And it's not happening this week, but it is happening on Tuesday of next week. You can catch me on... I'm so excited!
Yeah, I'm
For-
excited, and I haven't even seen the first one.
Oh my god, you should watch the first one.
Yeah,
For
with
the
all my
second
time.
episode of Celestial Rangers over on Random Tuesdays channel.
Oh, I wanted to
Lauren,
check that out.
Friend of the show.
Yeah.
If you have not seen the first episode that we did a little over a month ago, you should check it out because I love it. And I'm really excited. And the next one is going to be on the 11th. Starting at I think 6:30 on her channel
Is that next Tuesday?
next Tuesday.
Tuesday,
Yeah,
yeah.
on
Awesome.
the 11th. So not this week, but next week.
Yep.
No,
Very
it's
cool.
it's a random Tuesday.
It's a random Tuesday, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, ow.
I'm super psyched. I haven't seen the first one, and I've been meaning to catch up on it because it looked awesome.
Yay!
So,
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So I'm really, really, really looking forward to
Yeah.
see it. And I'm looking forward to seeing all of the ladies who do it. And
yeah, definitely. I think that's a great. I love all of the role players that are now experimenting with other RPGs, and I think it's really cool. I'm super excited to see Exalted get played on
Yes.
Geek Space. That makes me
We're
stupidly happy.
AJ,
the-
I was just going to say AJ bought the Exalted book.
Yeah,
And
it's rad.
It's like you could hide a gnome in it.
Yeah.
it's huge.
Yeah. If you guys make sure you tune into both of these RPG streams, because just seeing the difference in these games and the way people role play through them, it's just really awesome. And I'm excited that so many people are venturing out into other games. So awesome stuff. I got a lot of stuff to talk about. We got stuff upon stuff upon stuff going on. Tomorrow we have our amateur hour D&D game with Jack Patillo from Rooster Teeth, Katie Ward that works or is from in the Rooster Teeth community as well, Alyssa Grant who's from Penny Arcade, and Rick Lacey from DreamWorks Studios. So that's our Tuesday night game. Catch it. We're sending them into the Isle of Dread.
Excellent.
The old modules. Essentially, what we're doing is we're running all of these old modules that kind of got us all into D&D so many years ago, and we're updating them for fifth. So that's going to be on Tuesday, probably later tonight, and every other night of the week. I'm going to be doing some more VR streaming because I am just absolutely hooked.
How's the bridge crew?
Oh my
How's
God.
Bridge crew going?
Bridge Crew is the greatest thing. It is. They took everything I wanted from my childhood, from VR to Star Trek, and gave it to me in one packaged product, and it is so cool. We were playing it the other night, and it was myself and Jerry, and we were going back and forth between all the different stations, and you cannot help but get into the the station you're playing. Like I was doing tactical, and I'm like arming, firing phasers, arming photon torpedoes. Like you're calling out all this stuff, and it's just
That's so cool.
it's so good. So we're gonna try and stream some Bridge Crew. I'm totally hooked on Elite Dangerous, which is just absolutely amazing. It gives me goosebumps to actually play this game.
Do you play it in VR?
Yeah,
Wow.
it's wild. Like you,
Wow.
like
So I get super sim sick when
Yeah.
I move in the ship, but sitting in that ship is freaking amazing.
it's so wild.
Seriously, just sitting in it is just a dream come true.
Yeah.
Just
Oh
sitting
my
in it.
God,
Yeah.
that's
And
so cool.
yeah, as soon as I try and move
Like,
the
I have
ship,
goosebumps
I'm like,
talking about
it. But,
Like-
but just sitting in it.
Yeah, sitting in it is so cool, especially if you've played Elite Dangerous just on the PC. You know, you see the controls and everything, but once you put on the VR headset, you have a body. You're sitting, in the chair. You've got all the functioning, moving keyboards and stuff that you program. So we'll be playing that. Robo Recall, which is a robot shooting game where you can rip the heads off of robots. It's all wonderful. Maybe I'll do some horrible drawings in Tilt Brush. Who knows? But so that's my focus this week is going to be a lot of VR stuff. But excuse me. On Thursday I'm heading down to the Rooster Teeth convention in Austin.
Nice.
So next Monday we won't be playing
Oh, okay.
Oh.
because I won't be back yet from that.
Oh, okay.
But we are going to play a game down there on Monday because it's right after the convention ends.
Oh, so we're just not invited.
Yep. I mean, you can Skype in. But that's
Just-
going to be,
Oh my gosh.
yeah. It's going to,
Taking my
we won't have the
desk going
Tuesday night game.
Will the warthog be there?
Huh?
Will the warthog be there? Will
Warthog?
the puma be there?
Possibly. So
Checking.
the players in that game are going to be Jack Patello again, Katie Ward, Alyssa Grant, Louis Medina, who works for Rooster Teeth, and Mikey Newman, who does movies with Mikey.
Oh, Mikey.
So we're going to have a good crew. Definitely tune into that. It's going to be a ball. And then we'll be back to our regular scheduled programming the week after.
Nice.
Nice.
So that's the week. Thank you, my Misfits, and we will see you soon. Hopefully tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.